Hi. Welcome to One Seat Driving. I'm driving. I declare. I've been driving on and off. When I felt like I needed to stop, I stopped. Spent some time with my mother, which was awesome. Okay, thanks. Turn it down. I declare. I thought I turned that off. I guess I didn't. Oh my. I tell you. So how are you guys doing? Van, Frank, hello. How are you guys doing? How's it going? Hey, Josh, how are you? Hey, Yvette, how are you doing? How's everything going on? I've been having fun. I did 2 rides, so I'm doing good. I know. For some, that's like you're not doing anything. For me, that's a lot. You doing well? Awesome. Glad to hear that. So glad to hear it. Yes, indeed. I was like, you know what? I just dropped off a couple at the a restaurant called I want to say Crafty Crab. I never heard of it before, but they have steamed seafood. Tony, how are you? It's been a while. How are you doing? Yeah, you back and better than ever. Yeah, you. That's gonna be your slogan. Like Go Donnie. Come on, man. Frank's gonna be I'm back and badder than ever. That's awesome. Yeah, you spoke to me the other day. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Sip how are you? It's nice out here. Oh, is it a reporter head? Okay. Let me turn that off because I'm almost. Let me pull over here. Let's see. We done missed you for a few days. Been working February 15th will be 7 months at current job. Wow, nice, Josh. I'm doing well. Sipping. It's going pretty good, but you know what? For me, I hold on. I gotta do something here. It's live now. Okay. I had to remove something here. Yeah. So how are you guys? Everything's doing well. It's froze. Okay. Yeah, I was doing something with my phone. I had to turn the app off. Waze, and we're back. Yes, we are. We are, darling. We are. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I had some real decent passengers. But you know, this is what I think. Dealing with my body, I think morning shifts are better for me. I think morning shifts are better for me. My first ride was almost $30. We are back and better than ever. Exactly. Can't stay. I'm at work. Okay. Just wanted to say hello, see how's everything's going. All right. Thank you. Are we happy today, Miss Merlin? Oh yeah, I'm happy. Me happy. Me happy. Me happy. Yes, indeed. It's been a good day. It's been good. You know, I've just been running errands and making some money here and there, trying to increase and all that kind of good stuff and all that. Take care of my responsibilities. Yeah, it was raining a little bit here, so don't worry, be happy. Exactly, right? Um, there was quite a bit of rain today, and I should have started out early, but I didn't. I didn't. So, but I think I can clear pretty good in the mornings. I noticed that. Now we're talking like we're 5 years old. Yeah, me happy. Me happy. Yeah. Exactly. There's enough sadness going on in the world. Let me tell you. It's like, ugh, I prefer to be happy. And I love it when the sun is out. I feel better. I feel so much better when the sun is out. It's amazing how I feel. It's like I've never been on drugs before, but it's euphoric. It's woo! Yeah, it's like that. And I love that. Just I drink water and coffee, things like that. Hey, breaking for me. What? What's going on? I had one ride with the go pick up. I guess she was waiting for the bus, and the bus came because she wasn't there on the corner. I made a U-turn. This was funny because when I was going up, I saw a lady looking at her phone. So I said, okay, maybe the GPS want me to make this U-turn. So I made the U-turn, and I came over there where she was, right? And she walked away. I said, okay, well, it's not her. Let me just cancel the ride because I don't know what's going on right now. I have no idea. Woo, boy! This is some crazy stuff here. It's like you have arrived, and it was like a pin, and I was right there. If I saw someone, you all saw someone, and you all didn't see anyone. Therefore, I didn't. And it was a bus stop, so I'm thinking of maybe a bus came and they forgot to cancel it, so I canceled it for them. And so that was funny. I'm like, and I got to get better with the GPS because sometimes the GPS seems like it wants you to go this way, and so maybe I need to widen the screen. Maybe I need to do that because sometimes it looks kind of wow. You won what? Hey, Sarah Briggs, how are you? I won $150 lottery stretch. Actually, I won 3 times this week. So get out of here, Josh! Stop it! Are you serious? I declare, you're in the money. You're in the money. You chilling? Awesome, awesome. That's good. Let me tell you guys, I'm learning how to drive more aggressively. This is crazy how, woo, I thought not Baltimorean, New Yorkers drove crazy. Man, I don't know, it's a different breed out here. It's a different breed. Hey, Gwen, how are you? Scratch off. You played. Nice. Have I ever did a scratch off? I think for $2. Oh, my gosh. Breaking. Just said, hey, all breaking news from me. So what's that, $150? Man, yeah, we are insane, and I don't know the I don't know where this driving come from, but man, it's different. It is so different. I am not used to this. It's different. It's like I'm used to keeping my distance between cars because someone hits you in the back, you don't want to hit the person in front of you, But not now. They come in on angles. They and they cut across you when they could have went behind you, went over there. They want to come in front of you, and go. Oh Lord Jesus. Mm. I just stay clear as much as possible. But then there are sometimes you gotta press it down on them. You gotta be like, I feel like I'm on the racetrack sometimes. Ugh. And then when you get up to speed, and then you gotta be careful because if the traffic is slower up here, then you gotta break it down real fast. There's a lot to it, guys. Let me tell you. To all the drivers who know how to get in and out and get it done, my hat goes off to you. Let me tell you. I'm kind of like someone driving a chauffeur, like I'm being chauffeured. I like to just cruise along, just enjoy. Yeah. Some people might say like a older person, but no, I go the speed limit and sometimes a little bit above, safely, of course. But It's like you can't really see anything if you're speeding. You can't enjoy the scenes. Hey there, Carol V. How are you? Oh my gosh, I can understand. I can totally understand. This job is not for everybody, Carol, and it's a good thing that you know that it's not for you because otherwise it would be difficult for sure. And that's in any job that you do in life. Every job is not for everybody. It's not. That's why it's so important for you to know what you can do, your limitations and your likes and dislikes, you know? But for me, what I like about it is when I feel like doing it, I can do it. When I don't, you know? And that is what gives me that joy. And if I wanted to cash out, I can, but I haven't today. So it has a lot of flexibility. Like when I was talking to Tita earlier, briefly, and she said that's what she likes about it is when you have such flexibility, and that you do all day long, you know. So I like that. I really do. So yeah, it's good though. It's all good. I was gonna get an oil change, but I didn't. It's not really time. I got about 2 more thousand miles to go, but I just wanted to see how it goes, just to do it. You know, get her done, get her done, get her done. So I might wait until later and take it from there. But it is lovely out here. It's like 50 degrees. I had my leather jacket on. I got a sweatsuit on. I'm like, I was so layered up. It was kind of cool earlier, but it's 50 degrees now. I enjoy spending time with my mother. I just had to be around mommy. I needed my mommy. Yeah, sometimes you just need your mommy. Just need to be in her presence. And I enjoyed that. Really did. That was nice. She's on her way to the gym. I declare. I wish I can live as half as my mother's living. I mean, man, it's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Pull over here. Can you see me? No. Maybe that's better. Maybe I don't know. Oh, there's people up there. What's going on? Maybe they're having a meeting. Looks like it's a meeting in the park. All right. Hey, Dimples, how are you? Atlanta is insane too. Oh, the driving is really? Wow. I guess we all gotta always be safe out there. I will, Kara. I really do appreciate you. Welcome too. We're going to Florida, February the 7th through the 10th. Orlando, the DMV Marylanders are worse than Baltimore. Really? Okay. 150. Man, I'm so happy for you, Josh. Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad to hear good news. You already drive rough. Who drive rough? New Yorkers do drive crazy, and so does fools in Atlanta. I tell you, it's like what is the how do you fit in kind of thing? It don't hurt to change oil every earlier, but it's a waste of money. Okay, I like to change oil when I buy a used car. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm thinking like maybe I want to just you know what I mean? Let somebody else look at it. You're right. Oil is a car's blood. You're right. You're absolutely right. Because you don't know if the last owner. That's my concern. That's my concern. But now they said they topped off everything. They said, I mean, meaning where I got it from. They topped off everything and so on and so forth. So, and they reset to let me know when I can bring it back in. Now, granted, who right? Right, they said, meaning the car dealership. Hmm. There was this white guy. I don't. Where did I see him at? Was he? He said a lot of black people always say they, and then he said, who is they? I said, well, I don't know. Sometimes we talk in code. We don't want to give people details, so we say they. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It really is amazing. So yeah, the place where I purchased the vehicle, and I actually can go back and get it done free. You know what it is, Chelle? What is it? What is what? What is? You know what it is, Chelle? What? I'm like, wow, that was funny though. But I'm gonna get it done, get it checked out, and see, just to make sure, just to get it, just to see what's what with it. See what lies they're gonna tell me. Oh, you need, and oh my gosh, and like the doctor coming to tell you a bad news or something. The they statement you made. Oh, what is it? Yeah, but it was pretty good. Now, I was, oh my gosh, I was right smack in the middle of a surge today with Uber. Did I get one? No, I was right in it. I even circled around right in it and did not get not one ping. I said this is weird because it was telling me that the ride will be $2.75 plus. Take it to a place where you can watch them do the oil change. Okay, that's a good idea. I was going to take it to NTB, which was Merchants Tires. I was going to take it there, and I don't think you can actually see them do the oil to change it. That's a good idea, Carol. When you said that we all use "they" as a generic, right, as a generic reference. Yeah, yeah. Not as that's what's up. Just a cloudy day over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm the guy who does my inspections. He won't be open until Monday. No, tomorrow actually. Maybe I'll let him do it. Maybe I'll let him do my oil change because he is honest. And I remember him when he used to work on my Equinox. So I might go there and I can actually see what he's doing. And he'll, tell me to come in and if anything's happening, he'll show it to me. So I might do that. That's a good one, Carol. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's a lot more new drivers coming out here, guys. More and more. That's crazy. Well, I mean, everybody trying to make some money. People got responsibilities and they trying to get some money as much as possible and all that good stuff. But they in deep conversation over there. Something going on. I don't know. You know. Did you used to drive, Carol? I gotta do my nails over again. Man, the things about when you get your nails done, when you get the gel on it and acrylic, if you can't keep it up, that's a waste of time and money. I took mine off. Back to driving rough, show. What do you mean? Did I ever drive? I didn't drive rough. I'm a smooth driver. No, Carol. Oh, okay. Do you use the service? It just makes me. This how it makes me feel. I feel like putting on a hood, like this, and going like this. This is the way I feel like driving. The way they drive it, I feel like I need to do a gangster lean or something and lay back and do one of these numbers. And I'm like, this is. It's like, what world am I in right now? What is going on? And it's like they don't. It makes me feel like they think. Look, they again. It makes me feel like they think, meaning those type of drivers, are playing the what is it called? The auto race car game. The way they in and out and yeah, no. Sometimes I wonder. I'm like, okay, how many accidents have you been in? You had to be in a couple accidents. No way. And then you come to a stop like right there. No. Mm-mm. You say you have to drive aggressively. Yeah, I gotta drive aggressively. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I'm 71 and gave up my license. Oh, okay. So do you use the service, the rideshare service? Careful with those hoodies. Don't want to scare folks. I know, I know. You got to be careful. That's the time we're living in. Yeah, you have to drive like that sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes in the morning, I think I need to wear or I need to have all black on. I can't have my hair down. I gotta put a hat on. I did my eyes, but sometimes I feel when I'm in certain areas, I can't be like, I can't be. Sometimes it's different. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. This is what I'm realizing it. Because some people, when as soon as they get in, they're trying to calculate, like, okay, all right, what kind of person is this? Can I get over on this person? And then it could be me, because I know it's sad, but I'll go negative really quickly when it comes to me. But I am positive for other people. I will encourage a person and really, believe it in my heart for them. But when it comes to me, it's like, oh no, like the worst is gonna happen. And like this morning, I was telling myself, I said, just like you can think negative, you can think positive. And so I said, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna make my money. I'm gonna get my money. I didn't put a limit, a certain time on it. I just said I'm just gonna go out here, and I just wanted to go out by feeding myself the positive thought. And God blessed me to do it. And it was a beautiful ride. And it was like a 30-minute ride. We were about maybe 5 minutes away. Then I start a conversation because I was on the highway and I wanted to be careful because I'm not a highway driver really, but I know how to drive, so everything was cool. And then we had to go through, was it one toll? Oh, and I never been on Easy Pass Express. And the GPS was saying to go onto the express. So then I asked her if that's what she want, and she said, "Well, it really doesn't matter." And I didn't want to hear that because I'm like, you know what I mean? I never been on there, so I wanted her to tell me, like, She said, "Well, you can go straight if you want." I said, "Okay." I went the other way. I didn't get on the express, but as I was driving, I realized the express is parallel to the way I was going. It's just that you can go a little faster. And it was wet. It was no need for me to increase my speed and things of that nature. So I did see some other parts of Baltimore from a different angle, and that was pretty cool. That was really nice. I enjoyed that. That was nice. And she was a nice passenger. She works for Comcast. So she's been there for 6 years, and they get 8 sessions with the psychiatrist, free. Cause that's stressful job. That's a stressful job right there. Okay, let's see here. I'm going in the feed. I get it 100. Okay, you got to be careful with folks. Yeah, you do. You do. I tell you. Haven't used, but my daughter has. Awesome. I'm so glad for the service. Okay, she was drunk and it was God sent. Oh, wow. Awesome. So she made it home safely. That's good. The express is parallel with limited entry and exit point. Yes. Hey, Dustin, how are you? How's it going? Oh, it's raining in Jersey? Are you going to drive? Wait a minute. Did you get deactivated, or was that a rumor? I haven't checked your channel recently. Are you still driving, Dustin? Yeah, so now I know if I see the Express again, then I'll feel a little bit more comfortable taking it because now I'm aware, you know. Now I took the Express when I was taking this other passenger to DC to the airport because he went to BWI airport, which is the wrong one, and I took him. Not in the rain. No, I'm not deactivated. Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. That's good. Yeah, I prefer not to be deactivated. I prefer to just walk away from it if it was up to me, you know, when it comes to that. But yeah, and I got on the Express for that, but I guess that was the only way I could go. And it was new for him because he got off at the wrong airport, so he had to go back. So he was a nice passenger too. I made almost $60, close to $70 on that ride. Remember, guys, I did like a live or some kind, I did something on, and I recorded it. That's maybe a couple years ago, and that was really nice. But I think the mornings will be better. It must have really rained because there's a puddle, a big old puddle of water right here, guys. I don't remember seeing that. And there's some water there. Wow, that's interesting. Hey, Rashir, Lisa, how are you? How's it going out there? I saw Crazy Dasher's video. I'm so glad he got medical. People in New Jersey are fast but safe. I used to drive. Crazy people driving. I tell you, it has changed, Carol. I'm just not used to. It's crazy sleeping and snowing like. Oh, really? Sleeting? Oh, no, you're sleeping and it's snowing like crazy. Wow, that's interesting. And the bikers are out. Wow. Yeah. Oh, it's sleeting. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. You're not out there driving, are you? You got to be careful with the ice. It happens. I just been playing my motivational music, gospel music in my ear half the day to stay positive and focused. He got approved yesterday for the. Yeah, he did. I was so happy for him. So he's able to get in there and get some help. It's sad that in our society, those individuals who really need help, it's so hard for them to get it. And those who really don't need help, it's easy. I don't understand how that works, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, unfortunately, you know. And I mean, it's obvious he needs some help. You can hear it. His breathing. Granted, he does smoke, but like you say, he's been smoking for a long time. So, hey, April, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm out. I'm out. I'm outside. I did some driving today. Spent time with my mother, and here I am. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start again tomorrow. I start sometime tomorrow morning, and run just do a couple of them, stuff like that. Just do a little bit every day, so I won't feel like I'm overwhelming myself, you know, and things of that nature, and keep it moving. But what was I about to say? Chad, how are you? You took cooking tacos? All right now. You gonna drive tonight? Awesome. I haven't even eaten. I ate cake. That's messed up. And I wonder why. You know what I mean? Why am I gaining weight? Or why did I gain? Well, did I gain weight? I think I lost some weight. But that's sad. I should have ate something. Or brought an apple or two. How's it going on in the new job? I saw on you on Facebook, Chad. I think you said you worked 2 days. You were about to tell us you have. You know what? Oh my gosh, Frank. Yeah. Oh, that was it. Oh, I see. I didn't see that coming. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, Frank. Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. Man, you better be glad you are in New Mexico because, woo! Boy, oh my gosh. I worked 3 days so far going really good. Awesome. And I saw you got to buy your tools. You have certain tools you have to buy. Oh my gosh, no, you didn't. Nothing wrong with the memory. What were you? Frank, leave me alone. Leave me alone as I try to remember what I was thinking about. I declare. You see that sipping? Did you see? Whatever. 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 Okay. I know the date, the month. Well, I know the year, the month, the president, and the day. So I'm good. I'm coherent. I'm with it. I know exactly what's going on. Okay, so whatever, man. Okay, I know the deal. You know how when you go to the hospital, they ask you, right? And what day is this? And who's the president? Yep, have to buy your own tools. Tools. Okay. Wow. Frank, you know what? Ooh, man, that's messed up. What is that? That's an alien? What in the world? What is that, Brick? Where do you get your icons from? I declare. That is crazy. Man, I don't know what that is. That look like an alien, a skeleton. Oh my gosh, Frank, man. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, that was a good one. That, whatever. It's all good. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, can't remember what I was about to say. Thank you, Frank. You're such a supporter. Did you see I was working on thumbnails? No, I didn't see it, Lisa. I'll check it out though. Yeah, I gotta do some work on my channel. I gotta do my banner. See, I know what I'm looking for, but again, I'm stopping myself. I have a photographer. I want to get some professional photos, but the way I want to look at my clothes, I'm not going to. So it's like, you see, and it's me. I stopped myself from doing a lot of things, but I wanted to do the professional photo shoot and have different poses of me on my banner, you know, with a little things that I like that inspires me and so on and so forth. So I have it up here what I want. I just have to actually put it into place and all that. So when I do it, I'm gonna do it. Of course, when I do it, I'm gonna do it. But I don't know. It's just a certain way I want to have it done. Meanwhile, I'll just rock with what I have and take it from there. But yeah, it's fun when you work on your channel and you make different changes. You make it more you. So that's a good feeling. I'm happy for you, Lisa. I really am. I really am happy for you. It's a good thing. I think even Josh is working on his channel. He's trying to do some different things. And of course, Joe, he has 3 channels now. 3 channels. And I think the movie thing, the studio, that fits him. Music, movies, computers, that's Joe. Those 3 things, that's Joe expertise right there. Yep. Music would be first. Movies, computers, or computers, movie. That's him. And he doesn't mind helping. He'll do it for free. He'll do it for free. I just prefer to pay him, to show appreciation, but but that's how Joe is. But he is definitely talented, and people should pay, for the work that he does, but he might not. Most likely, he won't accept anything. You have to sneak it in some kind of way. I have friends that are like that. It's like, no, that's okay. So I have to hide it somewhere, and then exit. And then it's like they'll find it, but they can't give it back to you because you're gone. So, and just take it from there. But I feel better. I was feeling kind of bad yesterday. I was just like, man, I didn't even put up a video. I was just, I was just in this little zone. And, man, I was going to take a sleeping pill so I can go to sleep, but I didn't want to feel groggy and, and all that kind of stuff. He helped me out, but I want to put money in his PayPal account. Yeah. Yeah, sipping, yeah, and I'm just, sometimes you're walking around and you're like, what's going on? What just happened? Like, everybody else is moving, right? But you just feel like mentally you stuck in a certain moment, and it just like, I didn't talk to my mom about it. I just wanted to be in her presence. Sometimes you just want to be in your mom's presence, and that's what I wanted, and I enjoyed it. She has no idea. She had no idea. I had an excuse to come over because I was going to do something for her anyway, but along with that, I wanted to just be more around her, and I felt better after that, so that was pretty cool. I mean, things happen in life, and one thing I learned, you have to get back up. You have to roll with the punches. You got to, because if you don't get up and roll with the punches, let me tell you guys, people will walk over you like it's nothing. Like, they're not going to reach down to give you, come on, stand up, let's get going. None of that. It's like, look, you do you, I'm doing me. You're going about your business. And it's not so much, you want a hand out, but I'm saying a hand up, like, stand up. It's not like they want you to walk them up every day, but you know what I mean? And so you gotta have, again, like I said before, you gotta have something in here, a ticker, a motivator, a pusher, you gotta have it inside. Never ever let anyone step on your toes. Yeah. I wish I could be with my mom. So glad I got to spend time with. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah. I take advantage of that. I really do. I take advantage of that and talk to her on the phone, text her, and I tell her and show her that I love her, because I'm the type person, I don't want to regret once that person dies that I didn't do everything that I could have done when they were alive. That would ruin me. Oh my gosh. That's why, when I'm talking to you guys, I let you know I love you, I Elmo you, I be kind, respectful, because for me, if something happens and I didn't let you know how much I love you and care for you, that will ruin me. I really believe it. I really believe it will ruin me. So take those moments and cherish those moments, as if that person died today or tomorrow, how would you feel? Like, really, how would you feel? Because we just don't know. It's so much going on now in the world. You just don't know. Anything can happen to us, and this person that who we are beside, we could be in the grocery store, we could be in the mall, we could be right on the street. I don't know if you guys saw Jim Apple's video. They had an earthquake. He was saying, did he say 6 point something? And I don't know if it looked like he was sitting on the floor. His back was against the wall, and he was watching something on the laptop. And I'm like, a moment just like that. You know what I mean? Something that looks routine, something normal, and it can switch. You can be parked next to someone, and you angry with that person because they cut you off or whatever. Next thing you know, a sinkhole happens. I don't know. That's just how I think sometimes. Trust me, don't have regrets. I cherish the moments I had with my mom. Awesome. Rasha Lisa, well, 4.8, I think, not 100%. Oh, okay, 4.8. I'm like, man, I tell you, we going through this human experience. a different speed. He wiping his window off. I saved a whole lot of money when it rained today. It cleaned my car. I was so happy. I was like, yes, oh, I'm gonna cry. Save money. I'm happy. So happy. Yeah, I declare. Yeah, but nothing else going on, guys. I'm just I feel better. I feel better. I'm glad. And I just hope everything work out in life and keep on moving, just keep on moving, keep getting up and all. Cuz sometimes people love to see you sad and down, depressed, you know? They love to see you crying. It gives them strength. And it's like I don't want to get that to nobody. I don't want to give nobody my strength. I need all the strength that I can get for myself. Never let them see you sweat. Yeah. Yeah, you sound like my brother. Yeah. 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 Got to put on the face. What is it? Iron steel face or something? Or is it a poker face or something like that? I tried to wake up in a positive mood every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't give these losers an ounce of my concern. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now more and more, Chad. When I was getting ready this morning, I was like, "You're so quick to go there. Why not just go switch and just think positive? Just do it." You know, because I don't have any event that has happened to me that would warrant me not to do the ride share here and there. I haven't had the experience that a lot of other drivers have had. And then some drivers haven't had the experiences that I've had. So it's different. Yeah, yeah, sipping, yeah. Just stay on your square and stay focused on your goal. Yeah, yeah. You miss your mom, Gwen? When did she pass? Yeah, I hear that, Bricks. Yeah, you gotta feed yourself positive because there are people who will beat you down for free. For free, okay? Like, oh no, oh you want me to talk down to you and bad and disrespect you? Oh, I can do that to you all day long. Don't I got your back on that one? Oh, what? No worries on that. I can do that like I'm breathing. Okay, you want me to be around you 24/7? Oh, no problem. No problem. Can I have your phone number? Okay, I'm going to be on the job. Can we do overtime? Oh, I got you. I'm going to call you every name that's not in the book. I'm going to create my own book, you know? Mm-mm-mm. It's crazy. Wait a minute, something happened. Let's see. 1988. Okay, sorry to hear that. My condolences, Gwen. You miss your mom too? I think a lot of those problems are driver related. Oh, you think so? But some of those videos, like what Dustin have on his channel, it doesn't seem like the driver did anything. People will attempt to deter that life is full of detours. My mom passed almost 17 years ago. Oh, she was young. My condolences, Chad. You're a good person, and people see that. Yeah, Frank. See, that's the problem. Let me finish reading here. Oh, and Rachel said her mom passed 2013. She was young. My condolences, both Chad and Gwen and Lisa. Yeah. What do you guys remember the most? Like when you think mom, what do you think of? Like just that fast. But see, Frank, this is my fear. Or yeah, this is my fear. I'm not gonna cover it up. This is my fear. Um, when it comes to some people, my kindness, they see it as a weakness. And you know what I mean? Oh, her smile. Oh, that's so cute. Lisa's mom smile. That's awesome. That is awesome. Wow. So I just think of all the good times and the funny things she did. Like what? Tell us one thing. Share. Give us a piece of your mom. We got Lisa with her mom smile. And then Frank said, some people think they can get over on good. Right. They can get over on good people. It's just like even in the workforce. Those who go over there lunchtime, constantly go out and smoke, do a half job, they're the ones that the managers and supervisors look out for. But the ones who show up before time, go above and beyond, they go right past them. It's like, it's like if it's not in you, it will make you turn like the ones who don't even do a good job, you know? Well, when she was smiling, I knew. I was, oh, you knew you were in trouble. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. It's like, That's cute, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that's something, April. It's like, man, and it makes you, and that's another fear of mine. I'm not trying to be this mean, angry person because it's not me. I want to still be me, but I gotta also protect me. My personality, because in this world, a person like me can really, people can try, their best to, um, you know, try to get over. You know what I mean? Because see, in my mind, I'm not thinking evil. I'm not thinking conniving things. I'm not thinking, you know, I'm going in the feed. Okay, we were on a road trip and we were looking for the highway, and she saw a sign with the letter H on it, an arrow, and she said it's this way. We laughed and told her that means hospital. Where was she trying to go? What's an H on it? I think of all the times my mother went out of her way for me and I didn't realize it at the time. Wow, Frank. Oh, wow. How are you dealing with that? Wow, Mom was like Judge Judy. No way. What? You couldn't put anything over her. What? Judge Judy is a whippersnapper. Let me tell you. I like her commercial when she said, no, they keep me here because I'm beautiful. I said, you know what? I think she's pretty short too. Man, wow, Frank. Man, how are you dealing with that? Okay, Gwen said my mom was suffocated. She stayed dressing sharp in her business suit, looking like Jackie O. Oh, sophisticated. Oh my gosh. Oh, whatever. I got it. I caught it. Whatever. I got it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, she was one of those. Okay, I like it. We were trying to get to the high. Oh, H for highway. Oh my gosh. You thought H meant. That is cute. Oh my gosh. That's like my grandmother Gwen. Yeah, I've seen some of your pictures, Bricks. Your grandparents definitely were people of class. You can tell. You can tell. Absolutely. I think it happens all the time. Kids just don't realize. Yeah, of course. I think that's all a part of being a kid, you know? And the thing is, parents, they know. They know. I think I was talking real loud. I had my Bluetooth in my ear, listening to music, and now I feel like I was screaming. Was I screaming? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I declare. Ooh. Yeah, she was hair, nails done. Oh wow, a do tell. And being a mom, yeah, yeah. I think moms knows. They know. My grandmother was the closet to Claire Hust. Oh, really? Really? Oh, that's nice quality. Matter of fact, thinking about her, I watched is it Color Girls? Color Girls. Oh my gosh, when that man he was in the army, he had PDS PTSD, I think that's what it is, and he threw the babies out the window. Man, Janet Jackson played in there. Yeah, for Colored Girls. Yes, yes, yes. Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my gosh, that's talent right there. That is talent. I think moms know everything. I think so too. I think so because think about it. There is a certain amount of closeness that we have for those 9 months, and we are a part of our moms and dads, and then we have our own personalities, of course. But I do believe, yeah, I do believe moms knows. I do believe for sure. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. They just know. Just like we pick up on people vibes and we feel things and so on and so forth. Same thing when it comes to mothers. They know their children. They know. Even when we might be lying to them, and the dads, they know. They know. Some will verbalize it. I know you lying. You better tell me the truth. You know. She don't take. Oh really? Wow. Okay. Okay. Done eating tacos. Take care, everybody. All right, Chad. I'm out here to go drive, enjoy, and make that money, and meet some new people. Yeah, why not? And Frank say, even now in Zen, I'm doing something. And I realized my mother told me about this 40 years ago. Wow, how did she know was this was going to happen to me? Isn't that something? See, we got to realize mothers, they lived. They are a mother, but they also have lived, from birth, toddler, child, teenager, young adult, adult, senior, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's wow. Man. And they were saying my mom was never an affectionate person. That's how she was brought up. Now I'm overly with my son and people. I'm not like her at all. Yeah, you do have the opportunity to redirect your future or your connection with your children for sure. My mom was the same way. My grandmother, she was very strict, and maybe she needed to be in that time. It was pretty rough. Races, against race and so on and so forth. But my grandmother didn't take anything off of anyone. She was a fighter. She was a go-getter. She stood up for what was right, and she wanted things to be fair amongst all people. And she was in the South. Now it's for sure. And she born and raised there. You know, I need a lot of affection. Okay, yeah. So it's but when my mom said when she got married and she was having children, she didn't want to be so strict, like maybe using profanity. My mom never used profanity on us as children, not even as adults. She didn't want to be like that with like her mom was towards her and her brothers, her siblings and stuff. But she was a Eastern Star, and all you had to do was say her name. People in the town, they knew her. The sheriff knew her. It was a different way. People, when we would come down to see her, the word would get to her before we even get to her. Before we pull up in her driveway, she knew we were coming, and we didn't even call. I'm like, I can understand that. I'm like, it's like there she have eyes everywhere down there, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's the female version of it. Yeah, and I never knew that But there's a lot of secret things that happens in there. Um, my mom, she remembers like if they were to come over, they had to go to their room. It was totally secret. And I remember when I was younger and I went and I saw them, they have a certain way that they dress, and they would have their meeting, but no one else could be a part of that meeting. And they have a certain way that they would talk, and they were very classy women, but they were classy women who didn't play. You know what I mean? They were very feminine, very, cute and dainty. However, you know, so I was just like, wow. I have an uncle that are Masons. Okay, but no Eastern Stars in the family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one of those things. That's the parent's job to put your child in a healthy atmosphere. Yeah, it is. It is. And when we have parents that do that, they done an excellent job. Right, at least my mom thought it was fun to tell my children all the trouble you cause. Oh, at their age, oh my gosh, did they start acting out, Lisa? Did they say, but Grandma said you did the same thing? Oh, did they do that to you? Oh my gosh. So April, you feel like you need a lot of affection because you feel like you missed it. Okay. Hi, Romania. How are you, Romanian? You got that right. You got that right. That's for sure. All day long. Right back at you. Absolutely. Wow. But yeah, moms are very, very important. And yeah, it's good to cherish them and remember the good times. Sometimes you might share a tear here and there, but there's no harm in remembering your mom, remembering your parents, those who may have raised you, those who reached out a hand of love. You do car vlogs so often. I do. I do. Yeah, I do. I'll do some in the car, at home, different places. How's the weather? How's the weather? Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, you just keep on living. Same to you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those things. Now there's an Uber driver. He's a part of the Masons here, and man, it's that's ugh. That is so big and secretive. My mom never once in my life told me she loved me. Oh wow. Even though I know she does, right? So I make sure my son here. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. Wow. Yeah, they don't play. They don't. I mean, it's scary, secretive. He couldn't tell me everything because he said he couldn't do that, and I respect that. He was saying he was driving. He was doing the I don't even want to say yeah because you never know. But he was driving. He ran out of gas. Yeah, he ran out of gas. He said he made this phone call. He was way out somewhere. He said the next thing you know, a man pulled up in a pickup truck with one of those big old things full of gas for him. They did their whatever handshake, whatever that is that they do. He did it. He was gone. It was like an angel just swooped in, did what it had to do, gone. I was like, what? So yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. It's tight. It's tight, 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 tight. When people have a hard time when they lose a loved one, I tell them about grief, sorrow. That's what got me through. Okay, losing my mom. I went through it 3 times. Oh my, Lisa, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, grief share. What is that? What is that? Is that a place where you go to talk to people? Yeah,
I was just like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know a thing. A thing. Most likely he's still in there because he had to do it was him and a couple other men. They had to go through, you know how they have phases, certain things he had to do in order to get to certain levels. I was, I don't want to know nothing else. La 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 la. I don't hear. I don't hear. I don't want to know nothing. I don't know nothing. See nothing. Hear nothing. Nothing. I don't know. No, 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 no. I mean, but I think it's nice to have a unity. It's like crossing the burning sand. Yes, bricks. It's serious. It's serious. He even went to the what is it called? It's a lodge. Uh, oh my gosh, where is that? Oh, is it the monk lodge? I think he went to a monk lodge, and they were all not his color, and something I don't know if I don't understand that part. But that's not for me to understand. Elk, that's it, that's it. Elk Lodge. That's where he went. He had to go there for something, he said. Another part of Maryland. So I don't know. It's an organization that helps that can okay help through the word. Oh, okay. I was in a bad way. Oh wow, over a year. Oh my gosh, Lisa. Wow. Oh, he was an elk. Yeah, my the other sidekick, he's Mason, and his son is Mason. And something happened. They went. He had to go to court. He had his ring on. Apparently, the judge was a part of the Masons, and he walked away scot free. It was just it's a way that they communicate that to the naked eye. We don't see it, but it's something amongst the brethren that they do certain things, and it's really a big secret society. It's you'd be surprised who's in it and who's been around. And sometimes you'll see the different what do you call those things? The badges on people's cars. He was abusive to his wife. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah. I'm not afraid of them, but I do know they're not a group to mess with. They do a lot for the community. Absolutely, they do. They do. But you're not going to get in there and think you're walking out. That's just not happening. That's mm-mm. That's just not happening because you're exposed to so many different secrets. You know, it's like you're part of that to the death. That's it. You're part of that to the death. They know your family. They know everything about you. They do investigations on you. You have no idea. People are following you, who's taking pictures of you. I'm like, man, they just showed them everything. You were here that day, so and so. This is doing this, and who this person, that person, that person. This, this. You were here, all of that, and it's a part of you getting into with them. They watch you for a while, you know, and there are certain things that you have to do in order to be a part. And they give you everything is done in phases and stages. Certain things. Yeah, it is. It's a well oiled machine at that. I mean I don't know. I mean, well, I remember some parts of the history of how the Masons were, and based upon they were skilled masonries, and how they united together to they helped support one another financially. And it over the years it grew bigger and bigger and bigger. A bunch of sectors within it. Yeah, yeah, Carol, it's deep. It is deep. It's deep. It's deep. Yeah. One of the family lawyer, he since passed. He actually, they say he committed suicide. He was a part of it. And so many judges, I mean, when I say big wigs, big wigs. You talking about can change some things, can wipe some things clean. Lord have mercy. Hi, P.S. Good afternoon. I love this topic. I've seen a lot of interesting goings on with the secret society in my hometown. Have you really? Wow. Be careful. You should see the man. Oh, I seen it. He showed it to me. Yeah, he showed it to me. He even been there. He been there. He said, I can only tell you but so much of it. He just like the outside, he couldn't describe the inside of it. It's beautiful. It is very. I mean, like really, even at night, you know, I was like, wow. But you can't play. You can't play around with it. You either in or out. You're in it 100% or you're out. The one downtown. Oh, some downtown. Which one does this? I don't know which one he showed me. It was a beautiful place, you know. And he showed me a picture. He was inside of it, but he snapped the picture on the outside of it. He couldn't take pictures on the inside of the place, nor facing it. He was inside snapping on the outside. I seen them down south. Wife of a member of the. Yes. Oh my gosh, man. They definitely support. They are 100% support. It's like they're intertwined. You hurt, I hurt. You know what I mean? You fall, I fall. You know, it's tight. It's really a real secret society, big time, and they've been around for years, so many years. You know, but I respect it. You know, but I don't want to be a part of it. And but I can't because I'm a male. I don't want to. I just came out on live TV. I declare. Did I just say that? Did I just say that? They're deep down south. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here too. There's a sector here. Did you hear what I said? I declare. I mean, I can't join the Masons because I'm a woman. You know. A viral video. This man by the name of One C Chelle, she he she she looks like a woman, but she said she's a man. Right? Oops. Bloopers. No, all female, head to toe, inside out. I'm good. I had to come out, right? It just went blue. Oh, her name is Michael. I declare, isn't that crazy? Mm. That is so messed up. It was a big step, right? You know, just like. That don't make no conscious sense. What in the world? I think everybody heard you, Sean. I guess this life. It's like, what? Did she? What? Hold on. Replay. Turn it up. Freeze. What? Wait. Oops. I tell you. Now, do you guys still Elmo me now that I told you? Now, look, so I'm going to say, water bottles. Oh, okay. That's not right. That's not right. Woo! I know, right? He gonna say, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know, right? The truth will set me free. I know, right? Carol said, I'll have to replay that one. I know, isn't that crazy? I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I said if it was true, that's fine. But I can't believe I don't think sometimes it's like my mind is not connected to my mouth. It's like it's somewhere else. It's somewhere else. I don't know where it's at, but it's out there. It's out there. Sometimes it connects together, but then it's like woo. Boy, oh boy, I declare. Whew, that is something else. Yeah, it is what it is. It's one of those things. Oh, right, let you get your whip. Yep. I declare. Whew. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. That's. Hi. My name is Lindsay Shaw. How are you today? Woo! That was a good one. That was a good one. Right, Bricks. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh! I declare. Did I? Right. Secrets. Woo! Mm. That is so messed up. Oh my gosh, let's not go down this road. I know, right? Woo! I declare. So, how is everyone doing today? How was your day? Yeah, you having a good day? I'm glad to hear that. Yes, that's awesome. It's raining? Oh, it's snowing. Wow, really? That's interesting. I thought it was going to snow here. It's like I'll remember to send Scott. Oh no, don't do that. A message like, oh gosh, he's out with Steve now. Yeah, they're doing the Gasparello. Yeah. Oh my gosh, but Lisa, let me tell you, at my age, any day you wake up is a good day. Yeah, there you go, Mr. Shell. You should join my program. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. You be like, this my bro right here. Hi, how you doing? That's not right. That's not right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is a good day, Frank. You're right about that. And you know what? We should all feel that way, even though we're not your age, you know? We should all feel that way. You have to bring your own cigarette. Oh wow! Can you imagine? I don't even know how to smoke. They're gonna be like, they're gonna look at you strange. They're gonna be like, you said she's a what? No. They're gonna think something wrong with you. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Frank. In the world where there's so many things that we can stress out about, and sometimes what we're stressing make us feel like we don't want to live to see another day. But in reality, it is good to see another day simply because your next day can be better than your present. And it's always good to push forward because you never know. You take another step, that next step can be life changing. It can change your situation because you kept going forward. And that's what I realized. I know in life you have to fight. You have to fight. Not saying be aggressive and, hurting everybody. Not saying that. You have to, you need that force within you that when things aren't going the way they should or could or you need it to go, that you want to just keep moving, not just give up. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And that's my mental space. That's where it's been lately. Because I've been one to, like I've shared before, get to a brick wall, I'm turning around, going back. Sure shall, Sir shall one, I declare. Mm-mm-mm. I declare. Man, I tell you what we gonna do, what we gonna do, what we gonna do. It is what it is. Hi. Woo, boy. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to tell you, Lisa. I'm your newest role model. Oh my gosh. What? I declare. Lisa, I wanted to tell you now, Uberman Tampa, he was on my live the other day, and I don't know if you heard anything, but somebody by the name of uh, BS detector. I don't know what the BS stands for. I'm kind of hesitant saying it because sometimes people say it for other things, but I'm just giving you the name of the channel. They came on my live and said that Uberman Tampa owed him money or owed them money. I don't know if it's a he or she. And he said he didn't owe them. He didn't owe that person. So I don't know if this person have multiple accounts. Are they going around saying this to different people or whatever the deal is? But just be aware if there's a rumor out there. Um, I do know he does owe some people who I know. I am aware of that. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. So he saw you both? He acknowledged you both? Wow. Mm. Wow. Okay. Did he say he's going to pay you back or he just disappeared? That's messed up. Wow. I was hoping. Okay, he disappeared, but did he acknowledge you? Like, did he say hi? Hi, Jeremy. Did he like, how when you're in a chat, you know what I mean? Did he recognize you? He realized that it was you and you're there. Because he was talking on his last video that he's trying to get money up for his rent. He didn't say anything else. Well, I don't know if he would or not, but I don't know. It frightened me simply because you don't want a person who you know of to have a label like that. You know what I mean? And in some situations, I know it's true because I trust the people who, like, you two, you shared with me, and I don't see no reason why you guys would lie on him. Um, me personally, I just don't want people to think that by him doing this that I know, which probably, I don't know, that's just me probably thinking that, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't have anything. I know of Uberman Tampa. We've known each other for since 2016, but I don't know him at 100%, just like he doesn't know me at 100%. It's not on you at all. You didn't know. Right, I didn't know. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Because some people, they'll do things for other people because of me. It's like, what is it called? What is it? Something by association. It's like, okay, Frank knows sipping, and then Frank knows me. Guilty, guilty, guilty by association. Right. And so it's like, uh, Frank come to me, I give sipping money. This is just a scenario, guys. I give sipping money on Frank's strength because Frank said she'll pay it back. She's good for it. So some people will do that with people who they know me, and they might want some money, and then they'll do it. And then some people, they'll just lend money or give money just because that's what they want to do. There's a lot of guilty by association going around. Can't stop that. People are fickle. Yeah. And I'm realizing there's a lot of things that are going around in the world. And some things going to be forever, and some things will change. But one of the main things I'm learning, you have to know how to continue to live around the craziness. You know what I mean? It's like, just because B is not coming behind A, but you can still move forward with A and C. You know what I mean? But I know sometimes for me, if things aren't lined up properly, it's hard for me to make that connection because something is missing. And since I realized I have to strengthen myself in that area, that is what I've been doing. You gotta be able to just keep it going. You gotta keep it going. I'm adding my 2 cents. He needs to tell you that he doesn't have the money now. Apparently, this has been 2 years, Yvette. So, and not just disappear. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. And he never told me that he borrowed money from these two individuals. Yeah, so I don't know. But this is what I'm learning. You got to be able to roll. You got to, you know, you get knocked down, you got to be like, get back up. Ooh, ooh, what's that saying? Rocky Balboa. What did he say? It's not. Ooh, what is it? It's not. It's it's not. It's not how hard you get hit. It's not how hard you fall. It's how hard you. Wait a minute. It's not how hard you fall, but it's how hard you get hit and get back up. Something like that. Do y'all ever watch Rocky Balboa? Balboa? I just want him to know I'm watching. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy, Bricks. I don't know. And it causes tension, because it makes you wonder, okay, is this full 100% disrespect? Was it intentional disrespect? It was no initial, I'm actually going to pay you back. It's a lot of things a person can play in their head. And then you think, it's not how hard you fall, it's how hard. Oh, okay, wait a minute. It's not how hard you fall, it's how fast you get back up. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me get it again. Wait a minute. It's not how hard you fall, it's how fast you get up. It's not how hard you fall, but it's how fast you get up. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. Because if you get up, you're not knocked out. You're still in the fight. You're still in the fight. You can still go. You know what I mean? It's not. You're not 6 feet under. You're not. Knocked out on the ground. Boop. You got back up. Okay. Got a couple more rounds in me. And I got a couple more rounds in me, guys. I got a couple more rounds in me. You know. And I'm going into the fight, in this human experience fight. Okay. Oh, a little bit more aware than what I was years ago, you know, a little bit stronger than what I was years ago. My eyes are a little open than what they were years ago, and the only way I can have growth for me and for you is to go through your experiences. It's growth. It really, there's growth there, for real. I can, yeah, I can honestly say that there's growth when you go through your experience, because you're going to learn something indirectly, you're going to learn something physically and mental. And how you adapt to it determines your growth. You may be stagnant or you might actually grow. I learned so much from you, Chelle. Oh, thank you, April. You know what? Be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, okay, Carol. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have a great day. I learn a lot from people, and I learned a lot from every last one of you. Everybody who comes in the feed, those who people call us troll. I even learn from them. I even grow from them. Um, it's just I see it as a human experience. You're gonna learn good, bad, and people. You're gonna learn about yourself, your sensitivities, your fears, other people's fears, their insensitivities. You're gonna learn your likes, your dislikes, your downright disgusting, about certain things that it's like, oh my gosh, kind of thing. But life is full of experiences that bring growth, you know. And whenever you get in any type of fight or disagreement or a misunderstanding in anything in life, just like with couples. Every couple don't get along. There's some arguments, there's some disagreements. I mean, that's a known fact. Because if it didn't happen to them and it only happened to single people, then they probably will have us all who are single in, one of those places. 100% be honest and accountable. Absolutely. I'm sorry, my son just called me. Oh, okay. You didn't hear nothing we said, Lisa. I declare. I declare. Well, you can catch it on playback if you want. Basically, what I was saying is it's been known that Uberman Tampa owes people some money, and these people. Oh, okay. And the people who he owes, I know them to be honest, upstanding individuals. And there was another person, I don't know this person, who is detector. He said that Uberman Tampa owes him money. So basically, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, I don't want people to think that I am aware of Uberman Tampa asking people who I know for money. I have no idea. I didn't know this happened. It was brought to me. I had no idea whatsoever. So that's why I'm bringing it up, just in case. Because sometimes people, you hear little conversations here and there, and the person who's being talked about have no clue. So I'm just saying this, that anything that he does, he's his own man. He's a grown man. I have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? So I'm all for being accountable. I'm all for being responsible. I'm all for being honest. I'm all for stand by your word. I'm all for that. And if you can't pay something back, don't ask to get a loan. Just ask for it. You know, just ask for it. Can you give me whatever, $50? Can you give me $100? Don't say, can I borrow $50 from you and I'm gonna give it to you in 2 weeks? And you know, you know, you're not. You have no intention on paying you back. Yeah, his husband. Just asked him why he took his earnings videos down after being confronted. He took his earnings videos down? Man, oh my gosh. See, my reason for feeling bad and my reason for feel like I have to say something is because he never told me that he borrowed some money. That he borrowed some money from my subscribers, people who are in my inner circle. I had no clue. I had no clue he borrowed money, and it's been about 2 years. He hasn't repaid them back. Wow. Yeah. And it just stuck out more because when the other guy came into my live, on my other live, when he said, "Where's my money?" To Uberman Tampa, Uber UK. I don't see Uber UK. Oh, right there. Hi there. How are you? How's it going in the UK? Yeah. So I don't know. I am not associated with that. I don't play things like that. So if there's anybody come across this video and he owes you money, I don't know anything about it. I didn't tell him to ask any of my subscribers. None of that. That's not my place. What? I have control over your pockets? No. Mm-mm. All of this was done without me knowing it, and it was brought to my attention. And when it was brought to my attention, it was, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. So I'm just putting it out there. I don't know how far this has gone. I don't know, because when that, again, like when that person came in my live, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I knew about two, but now this person is in there on my live, and then Uberman Tampa was saying that it's because I said his name. That's how come he knew him. And I'm like, really? So I don't know. This whole thing has nothing to do with Chelle. She has stayed of this, out of this entire time. Yeah, yeah. I guess I'm kind of sort of putting myself in it because of the video, because of the person who came on my live. You know what I mean? So I just, it's easy to get a bad name in social media. It's cold in the UK at the moment. It's nice to speak to you again and see you. Just making a nice pot of fresh English tea, absolutely, and watching your fantastic live streaming. Thank you so much. You're having a spot of tea. A spot of tea. I was saying that the other day. A spot of tea. I declare. But yeah, you just never know in life. You just never know. It's good to treat people kind, respectful, because you never know. You never know who might have to give you a donation or help. And you don't, the saying, don't burn your bridges, because that same bridge that helped you to get over to the other side, you might need that very same bridge to come back. So it's like, you in this big human experience, we need one another. You never know who you may need, not want, need in your life. You may, in your circle, or wherever you are, you might feel like, I'm good. I got this, that, this and that, this and that, this and that. Yeah, you're good within the confinement of where you are. But if you step apart from that, then who do you have? You know what I mean? Who do you have? Because sometimes when I'm out driving, like my brother told me this years ago, I will, in my mind, when I get in the car, I'm going to the store, I'm coming back home. It's like, that's how I see it in my mind. I had to realize between the and the, there is things that can happen that you, when you came out the house, you weren't prepared for. Wasn't properly dressed. Oh, I'm just going to run to the store. Different thing. If I would have had like if my car would have broke down, gas issue, I never conked out of gas. But I'm just saying, different things you have to, before you leave your home, prepare for the possibilities. Not saying it's going to happen, but if something happens, you are prepared. And I've done that for years. It was just like, oh, I'm just going up the road there, and it's like, what if, wearing slippers? Come on. I mean, they indoor, outdoor slippers, though. But what if something happens? You got to get away. Now you got to run barefoot. Why do I have to think that? But anyway, I'm just saying. You're going to see Big Mama. Man, let me tell you. Okay, look. Let me get to a hill that I got to run down. You talking about boop, 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 boop. I'm rolling down the hill like like when you're on a sled kind of thing. Man, I'm gonna keep a flip. I'm gonna tear that hill up. I'm a flop, 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 bloop. Out of breath and everything. I'm gonna run for my life. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. This day and time. You never know what's gonna happen from minute to minute. Exactly. You never know. My oh my gosh. Man, the people in my family, it's like it's best to be ready instead of getting ready. Oh, welcome back. Well, we talked about a lot of things, P.S. You know how this goes. I declare. Yeah, it's like you got to be ready instead of getting ready. Life changes fast. Yes. Real fast. Like, real fast. Like, what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I do, but I still enjoy it. Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad. It's real people here, you know, real life situations at a drop of a dime. Yeah, it is. It does. And again, like the Rocky Balboa said, it's not how hard you get hit, it's how fast you get up. And man, you got to get up fast and keep it moving. And that's I don't know. I'm just seeing the world in a different way. I'm just seeing how you can't be timid. You can't be. You can't. You have to be able to adjust with the conflict. Yes, yes, yes. And you know what? I see the importance of that even in corporate world. When you're in the business uh, sector, like big businesses, owners, uh, executives, presidents of the companies, everything is not going to go your way all the time. Mistakes do happen, but you have to be the type leader that can go with the punches and keep the business going. That's especially true in the corporate realm. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. But sometimes, man, corporate can be really downright evil. I mean, like shaking your hand, smiling in your face, and stabbing you right in your back. Like, I mean, calculated. Like, man, that will. I wouldn't want to be in that because you gotta have a mindset. If you're going into that, you have to have a mindset of you gotta watch everybody. I mean, everybody. You better say yes. I'm trying to get out of the corporate. Man, there are people like that everywhere. Work, home, YouTube, families. Hey, Dolly, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, yeah, man. Wow, it's real. It's good to see you as well. Where I work, I saw many upper management get fired. Really? Why? What did they do? Wow. More people coming to the park. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. I'm doing well. It's a nice day today. It's like, well, it was like 40 something degrees. Inability to adjust to change. That's a handicap. That's a handicap. The inability to adjust to change. Have no idea what they did. What? No talking voice today. No, I'm out and about now. Inability to adjust to change. That's what get managers fired. How so? What do you mean? Inability. You know what? That people when they that's sinking over there. That street is sinking because hold on, let me show you guys. You see that right there? Wait, where's my finger? I can't find it. Right there. And you see the water right there? That's weird. That's weird. Hmm. I never seen water settle there before, but I'm not always around here, so I don't know. I don't have anything to compare with. Okay, failing projects and not knowing how to salvage it. Yeah, right. It's like okay, you're making a pie or you're making a cake. Why are you saying all the cake and pie? I don't know, but that's what. Yeah, and then okay, it's ready. It's perfect. It's and all the people around. They're anticipating. They're expecting this delicious looking homemade cake, and you coming in. Boom! It falls. Couple things you're gonna do that comes to my mind. One, ah! Two, yes, we need a 3-tier cake, such. You know what I mean? All right, okay, everybody. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Continue to mingle, enjoy yourselves. I do have some cupcakes that I can bring out. Meanwhile, while we can enjoy the dessert while we wait for a cake to come. You know what I mean? All of my sisters are like that. But come to mind with my other sister, she's like that. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, she's like. Sometimes when I look at her, I'm like, she's a go-getter. She don't let nothing stop her. You're gonna move out of her way, or you're gonna be ran over. That's just her personality. Nice, intelligent, educated, all of that. But don't think you want to get over on her. Oh my gosh. She can smile in your face and talk so sweet. She sounds like Minnie Mouse. I know, right? When her throat is sore, she sounds, "Hi, how are you? Good morning." I'm like, I'm laughing now, but we laugh. She knows. Sound like Minnie Mouse. But man, she's a lion. Oh my gosh. It's how sometimes a situation occurs and you're like, what you gonna do? What you mean what you gonna do? What do you mean what you gonna do? You're gonna do X, Y, and Z, and this is what you're gonna do there, and that, and she has a keen eye. She can see and notice things that's going on. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know. And she look, sometimes people give you that look like, if you don't get yourself together, if you don't get yourself together, like, man, but it's amazing. But yeah, you have to. You have to. This world is not made for the weak. It's not. It's not made for the weak. You got to have some strength. You got to. You got to have some strength. I remember my mom, how she would share her story when my dad and her, how when they divorced and stuff, and how it was hard on her, how she would cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. And then all of a sudden, and my mom, she's a praying woman. I mean, deep, deep praying woman. No more crying. My mom is so strong. Man, oh my gosh. Tough. Beautiful and tough, And and I have all of this strength all around me. It just I have generations of strong women and men in my family, and sometimes I feel like I'm the weakest one. I'm just like a feather, and it just flies away. Wherever the wind goes, there it goes over there. It just. But I'm learning. You got to have a backbone in this world, and not in your house, not on YouTube, not on your job, in this world, wherever you can look and see civilization. You need to have a backbone. You need to be able to stand for something. You got to have some type of morals. You got to have some type of principles. You got to have something that you are willing to say, no, I'm not. Sorry. No, not sorry. But no, it's not happening. But if we constantly allow people to run over us, to treat us like nothing, you know what I mean? And some people do it very, very smoothly. I mean, like, man, I remember I was talking to Tony this some time ago, and he was at the restaurant. He was eating, and so those who know Tony, he's a husky guy, and so he gets to the register, and then the cashier like, oh, would you like a pie for or something? They're told this is what you got to do. But I was telling him, I said, yeah, they see a husky guy there, and it's like, oh, that's the easy sale right there. He looked like he eat anything. I shouldn't have said that, but I did say it, okay? And so I told him he was on the phone. I said, say no, thank you. And then they're like, you're sure? Like, are you? You look like you really could tear up some banana bread. Are you sure? He didn't say that, but I'm just saying. Sometimes when people look at you and when they say something, it's like, are you sure you don't want that? No. Because I'm telling you the truth. Some people, when they see you coming, they are boop, 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 boop. They're reading you. They are reading you. They're. Mm-hmm. She's that kind of person. He's that kind of person. This is the way we're going to go with this person. I mean, like, really. They do. They read you. And it really angers me. It always been about the optics. Wow. But I'm going to be honest, it angers me because it puts you on defense. It puts you like it don't feel good, you know? But people are always trying to figure you out, try to see what are you about. Just like doing the ride share. People are always, what kind of driver is this? Is this somebody I can say, oh, do you mind taking me to McDonald's? It's just like it's right on the way to the house, when they know it's not just on their way. And then not only that, wait a minute, I gotta wait in the line. They're not taking into consideration, oh, I may have a doctor's appointment after this ride. I have already maxed out my time. I have 5 more minutes to get you to your house. Then I can get to where I need to go the next whatever minute. But then they may add a stop. You know what I mean? But if it was someone who was like, morning, you know what I mean? And then they're like, thank you. And they're out the car. But someone who's a little bit more laid back, more friendly. And then for some passengers, like, okay. Oh, miss, I was going to show you how some people drive. This is crazy. But anyway, and then someone's nice. It's like, oh, I'll be out. Can you drop me to the grocery store? It's only going to take 5 minutes. Have you ever been in the grocery store and came out in 5 minutes? I know I have never. I'm just saying. But some people feel the need to ask those questions because they see you as this nice person that you would do pretty much anything a person would say. We can't live like that. We're the chart. I don't have it. We gotta be like this. That's it, buddy. Nope. I'm going in the feed, okay? People have predisposition even when they think they don't. You think so? You think indirectly, really? How so? All right, April said, whenever I'm out in the public, I act tougher. Yes, I act tougher than I am because, right, I don't know. You don't want anyone to bother you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, April. That's how I feel when I get up in the morning and it's dark and I'm in different places. I feel like I need to be hard. Like my sister, she's married to a woman. She don't you barely see her smile. Her expression is hard. You're gonna think twice. You're gonna think twice. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy, but I, yeah, women have to do that sometimes. Yeah. Oh, you know so. Period. Dolly said, it's crazy. It's so crazy that, oh man, these fellas are savages out here. Man, the homeless still ask me for a little money. Still give it to them, right? I mean, I put it this way. If you know they're lying to you, don't accept the lie. You know what I mean? Because now it's not their fault, it's now your fault. Because you know what I mean? You know that they're lying to you. If you know that they're lying. You know what I mean? Oh, cut them off and ask them for money first? You do know they're homeless, but even if they are lying, nothing to break anyone. True, that's true. But for me, I don't know. I think for a long time I allowed people to walk over me, and when I say years, I mean years, because I was blind. I didn't see. I didn't know what was going on. Um, all kinds of situations, and for the past, I don't know when it happened, but okay, hold on. If you're standing within 50 yards of a liquor store asking for money, I know what. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now, remember a couple Sundays ago, I had some more Cheetos. You know, sometimes you get to the bottom bag of the Cheetos, it's delicious. Well, for me, it is. So, and I had a bottle of water, you know, and I'm like, got some water, got some Cheetos. I didn't have the money, right? He took the water, he took the Cheetos. He said, "There's nothing in there." I was like, "Oh my gosh, did he just like?" Oh, I said, "There is some in there." He threw it on the ground. As soon as I pull off, he threw it on the ground. And when I came back through that same way again, it was still on the ground. So just because you see people who are homeless, a lot of them still have pride about themselves. They still, I mean, rightfully so. They shouldn't feel like, you know, that they'll take anything. But I do know that there are some homeless people who would have taken that little bit of Cheetos and enjoyed it. Like, thank you so much, ma'am. I won't give money, but I'll buy them some food or something. Yeah, yeah. I did that a couple times. And this one guy, I don't maybe he was going back in the store. Okay, when you buy something from McDonald's and you had the receipt, no, because I used my card, so he couldn't get money back. He probably was going in there to eat because I was trying to figure that part out. Maybe that's what he was doing. Yeah, that's what it was. You know, it just makes me wonder sometimes. And whenever I feel like this person knew they were getting over on me, you know, because they saw a soft area or a weak area and they were getting over on me, it angers me. It makes me feel like I've been violated. It's like, oh my gosh, like wow. And that's even in relationships. When you're dating people, some men, some women, they put on that act and you submit, you're so, oh my gosh, he's and she's, you know, you just, oh, you can melt. But all of a sudden, you see the real them, and you're like, man, I was a fool.
I did all that, and she did, and it just make you feel like this. I mean, you know what I mean? You just go all out, 100% trying to please, head to toe, back, front, and everything, and all of a sudden, man, it's like in your face. You know what I mean? And there are a lot of men and women out here that are like that. And they think it's funny. You're heartbroken. You're crying. You're feeling so bad and down, and they laughing at you. What? Wait a minute. What? Laughing at you. Downright you the fool. You fell for it. You the dumb, stupid one. You did it. You know, reverse it right on you, and it makes you, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. It just makes you want to stay to yourself and deal with whatever it is you got to deal with within yourself, you know? Because when you're dealing with people, opposite sex or same sex, you're still dealing with people. And if there's not a connection, a strong connection that you can build on, it's not worth your time. There used to be a lady when I was delivering who called her dollar bill. She always, and she probably had a whole lot of money too. Oh my gosh. Some homeless people, they save their money, and some of them are mentally ill. Here there was a story of a homeless lady downtown, and in her bag she had over a couple thousands of dollars in her shopping bag. At the bottom of it, you know, some was wrinkled and dirty and so on and so forth. But she didn't know the value of what she had. She still, you know, asked for money. Whenever people would give her money, she put it in her bag. And when she died, they found her on the streets, and her money was there. So you'd be surprised. We all know ladies like that. No, he did. You know what you see sipping? I mean sipping up. See, Gwen, you see what he just said? See, he did one of those curveballs. Boom. You know, I was watching this. It's a lady on YouTube. She's a stripper, and she what is it called? Nina Unrated or something. So she talks to other girls who want to strip and how you do with your money. That was an honest mistake. And she don't show in detail because you know she's on YouTube too, but she's also on fans only, and she showed all her $1 bills, $50 bills, 20s, and so on and so forth. And she was telling a new a new young girl. She was like 22, something like that. No, 31. She said something like that, between 22 and 31. There you go. How to do a lap dance, how you don't let the man touch you there. But since she's been there for 10 days, she's been allowing the man to actually, you know what I mean, for $25. And this lady was like, oh no, oh no. She said whenever if somebody want to take her out, spend time with her, $1,000 minimum. Want to go for drinks, $1,000 minimum. And she said, you letting them do all of that to you, like insertion fingers and stuff like that, for $25? I was like, is that what goes on in a striptease joint? That's crazy. She said there's a way it's not supposed to be any private parts connecting. It's like an inner thigh. It's a certain way you dance where you're not, you know, yeah. What's the name again? Asking for us. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. She's a beautiful lady. She's Latino. I would say that wrong. Latina. I think it's Latina. One day I ran across somebody who went in her home. One day they said she had money all around her room, coins, dollar bills, in jars. Yep, sitting around her room. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Dolly asked someone, I said, I hate those couples when they put on on Facebook, Instagram, all those perfect photos, right? How happy they are, but in reality, they're fighting cats and dogs. I added that. You said they are not, but I added that. But I understand what you're saying. All day, they come out picture perfect. The husband open the door. She gets in. Thank you, honey. And then He walks around, he gets in, and and then seatbelt. I love you. I love you. And then you go, and then you get away from the scene. You get on my nerve. I can't stand you. Wait till we get home. Wait till we get. I'm going. Wait till we get home. And then as soon as somebody comes, hi, how are you? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been going on for days, years. Absolutely. Misery in real life. Yes. Very miserable. Yeah. Social media is illusion for the what? Wait a minute, hold on. Social media is an illusion for delusional. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not. I'm not. What is it? I'm not in the what illusion. I'm not an illusion. I'm not delusional. Am I delusional? No, I'm not. I'm real. I may come across delusional, but I'm not. I, social media is yes. Okay, maybe not you, but many are. Yeah, yeah. But see, this is what this is how I categorize it. It's a human experience. It's a human, when I put it in my mind that way, it puts me in an area where I'm not accepted to what's going on, but I know the possibilities of it going on. That kind of thing. Some people put this fake scenario. Yeah, yeah, yep. Some people live for it more than they do in real life. Wow. He got green tips in his hair on a skateboard. Yeah, yeah. But see, some people they with the YouTube thing, I mean, I guess they look at the term content creator as to build a fake life, as to not show the realness of their world. You know what I mean? Because I mean, sad but true, drama, those drama channels, they do get a lot of views, but when it comes to them having or holding their numbers, some do because there's a group of people that loves the drama. They feed off of it. It can't. There are some men and women you cannot sit with them and say, "I'm having a great day." To them, that's like you live a boring life. You don't do nothing. You don't have no excitement. Drama to me is not excitement. Drama to me is unnecessary stress in my book. In my book. That's something you can control. Content creators have to build and around themselves as part of entertainment. Well, I don't. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, yeah. But Facebook, IG, etc. are just vanity platforms. Oh, okay. Just showing the different, the good things about people and not the bad things. Well, I don't know what world they living in because life is real. Save the drama for your mind. Or your mama because I'm not. No, I'm not. I've never been like that. P.S. I just cherish my peace. I cherish time. I cherish life. Um, yeah, I don't. I'm not good with confrontation. I mean, if I have to defend myself, stand my truth, speak what I have to speak, I'm more than capable of doing that. But to waste my time back and forth with you, oh no, oh no, thank you. Are you what? Are you serious? No. Oh no way. Man, I'm getting a twitch just thinking about I'm going to waste my time going back and forth with you. No, sorry. You will be arguing with yourself because I am not going to be nowhere around. I can't do it. I can't put myself through that. I can't do it. Man, It's kind of harsh when you, for some situations you have to, but then some things you got to work it out. Some things you do. I mean, you're either going to cut off or it's going to be worked out. Have you been to Europe? I haven't. No. Dolly, let me tell you. I know you know I'm African American, a woman of color. However it goes, the label of society for me. I, and not just those particular countries. I, how can I say? I'm so really see. I don't know, Bricks. I don't know. I don't know. But Dolly, I don't know how to say this. I'm just gonna say it respectfully. Everybody don't like Americans. There's a lot going on, and then every country don't like people my color. So, and I'm not sure about those two countries, so I don't know about that. But I like to go places where I'm wanted, and I struggle to do that. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, that's how the real world is. Um, I don't want to go anywhere where I'm not wanted or even respected. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Yeah, that is true. Europe and Asia have parts where we aren't welcome. Yeah. So things like that. I know the whole world isn't like that because if it was, it would be really crazy. There are some people who don't look like me, don't have the same culture as I do, and they are genuine people from the heart, and I respect that, and I love that. Um, but I also got to look at the flip side. There are some people that would they only see me as an N, which it shows ignorance on their side because an N has nothing to do with a race. It's because of a certain sector of society put that label on people who look like me. But I don't accept that. I wasn't raised that way. That's understandable. Yeah, yeah, it's understandable. So, people tell me about different places. Oh, I've been here, I've been there, and I'm just, oh, that's lovely, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, really? Some of the things that other people can do in certain countries, I won't be able to do. It's just how society. It's just how it is, and in the midst of it all, you got to carve out an area for you, and you cannot allow the dictation of society to label you. You have to have a sense of who you are because again, people they would do it for free. They will walk over you all day, all night with no remorse whatsoever. Nope, not me. Might not get back. Yeah, to the USA. Yeah, yeah. Don't let anyone control your narrative. You know who you are. Exactly, exactly. You have to. You have to know who you are in society because man, they there are people out here and it's not gonna be nice. You're not even as valuable as dirt on the bottom of your shoe. And the worst part about it is, now this is what got to me, and this happened years ago. The worst part about it is they're smiling in your face. They came across as a friend, a genuine, caring friend. But you were not more valuable than the dirt that's on the bottom of their shoe. You understand what I'm saying? But you also don't have to care what other people think. That's true, Dolly. However, living in a black person world, people label us as soon as they see us. They don't know my heart. They don't know nothing in my mind. They see the skin. And this skin is labeled with so many negative things that it's like we are diseased. It's like if you're this color, any shade of this color, you are at the bottom. And if you are at the top, there are people looking at you like, why are you here? You shouldn't be here, you know? And this is another reason why people my color, they have to excel in everything. I've been around this. I'm not just saying it. I know this. I've lived this. There are some people, because of the color of their skin, they can walk into certain things in certain places, no question asked. But if it's someone my color, what is your business here? It's a known fact. It's it's a known fact, you know. So when it comes to, I tell you this, Dolly, I tell you this, there is no person who is not my color willing to be my color for one day. I don't believe it. Nope, nope, and nope, nope, nope. If there is, I want to meet the person, but it'll never happen because they're not that color. You understand what I'm saying? But there are a lot of people who is my color would love to be in the skin of another race for one day. They will, and it's sad. It's sad. It's very sad, but it's true. It's true. It's sad, but it's true. You know, just like some a black or color organization, they will look out for their own kind, of course, and maybe not for another race. The same goes for a non black race looking out for their own kind. It's a known fact. Some business owners, oh, don't worry about it. You can, I'll hire you. You can work under the table. I'll pay you, no problem. But if it was someone else, you don't have any experience. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it is, and see, what gets me is when people don't want to talk about it. They want to sweep it. And if I remember when I was a kid, and when I would sweep the floor, and we had like a rug, like when you're coming in, like on the porch, and clean your foot off because we come in the house, I would sweep it under it. And my dad, he noticed, it's a lump, and he's like, "Chelle." I knew what that was, I got caught. Okay. So ever since then, I stopped. But that's how it is in our society. We sweep and sweep and sweep. Shh. No, 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 no. We cover it up with a smile. We cover it up with, someone's greeting you. Oh, everything is fine in the world. But we keep sweeping. And sooner or later, I mean, it's just no fact. Do it if no, I wouldn't want you to practice that at home because that would be a mess. But you keep piling up, piling up. Sooner or later, what you're pushing under the cover or under the mat is going to protrude. It's going to get noticed sooner or later, much later than sooner because you're pushing it. You're pushing it, pushing it. Let's see here. Hey, and Lynn, how are you? Good afternoon, Shell. Hi, everyone. Blessings this Saturday. Absolutely. Thank you. And Frank said, yeah, white people hate the Black Panther. They never had an idea how much they did in their communities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's, and I don't know, I know some things, I've seen on television about the Black Panthers, but from what I've seen, they were about the community, about the black community, about bringing together. Um, I don't think it was anything negative, from my understanding. Um, but it's, man, is man, I'm gonna tell you, it's yeah. So and I see it more and more, even with some of my non-black passengers in certain areas. You can tell they don't see you no more than whatever. You know, oh, is this all you do? Like, just drive around picking people up? People's perspective. You know, oh, this is quite easy. You really don't have to do anything. Oh, this is your car? Like, well, yeah, it is. I paid for it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. Had it before I went to Rochester. Really? I'm just saying, Inland, it's the truth. It's the truth. And we need to talk about it. Not talking about it doesn't say it's not there, because it is. It is. It's a known fact. It was a negative. They helped uh, start programs like the WIC to support families in their community. Oh, they're trying to get rid of the WIC. What is the definition of that? They trying to get rid of that. WIC, a lot of Now, see, now this is my stance here, and I'm being honest right here. It does rub me the wrong way when I tried to apply for food stamps, and all they would give me is $27. And then there's someone else who looks like me and some who didn't look like me, $300, $400, $500. And so I don't understand the requirements. I don't know what the women, infants, and children. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Oh, we need that. We need that for sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we need that. We need that for sure. Man. But now that I don't understand that one. I don't understand. I'm around all types of cultures. I mingle with all. I'm around different people. And I've seen people man, they told me some things how they do what they do. And they don't look like me. But they know the system because the system was built by them. So they know the ins and outs. So then they can say, well, this is what you say. You got to say it like this. But me coming in the door, I'm just telling you my problem. However, how I am explaining my problem don't fit the guidelines that is already set in the system. But one of my good people who don't look like me give me some insight on this is how you got to do this. This is this, this is that, and so on and so forth. Watch me. You know what I mean? If you go way back, and you look at in history, the system was not made for us people. And it took me a while to get here, guys, and it's been shocking. It's been shocking when I begin to see some things, and technically, it wasn't. When I say it wasn't in the beginning, when things were written, it was. It did not include blackness. We were like cattle. Moo. We were like cattle. We were known to be property. It's a known fact. It's a known fact. These are human beings who saw other human beings as animals. Cattle. Oh, he's gonna make some good babies for you. What they call them? Not Mandingo. It was a certain name they had for black, robust slaves. Oh my gosh. It was a certain name they had for them. And then the women with the wide hips, they, when some of the married women who to the slave masters, when they didn't want their husband always poinkity on them, go out there to the slave girl. Do all that to her. Don't don't touch me like that. You want to be buck wild? Go over there. And they did. Yeah, yeah. It was their property, as it was, you know. And it's sad. It's sad. If you are not my color, and you have love for people, stay that way because it's not like that everywhere. She went to, oh, a buck. Oh, buck. Oh, okay. A buck is a male slave. Okay. And isn't a buck, isn't that an animal's name? Isn't that like a bull or something? A deer. Okay. A male deer. Okay. Yeah. See, you got to keep your head up. You got to have some type of pride about yourself. You got to believe in yourself. And what gets me is when we are divided as a people. We are divided as a people, you know? And it's not like to come together. Why can't black people find pride in themselves? Well, for some blacks are true. Some blacks can't because they allow society to dictate to them. You know, they let society to guide them. I love just sitting and listening to you talking. You are so interesting. Thank you, Dolly ASMR. Um, proudly blocked him. And another thing, a lot of people feel that one black person is the voice of all black people. We're not. We are so complex. We're so different, yet we are alike. You know, it's weird how that goes, but we are. Why? One thing that we share absolutely is the color of our skin, whatever the shade it is. And in our society, our forefathers, this color was like, when you see the different warning signs, this color represent uneducated. It represented dumb, stupid, dirty. Every negative word that you can call a human being that was associated with our skin. And I'm grateful for my father and mother and my grandparents, how they were very proud black people, wouldn't want to be another race ever in life. And they raised me as a decent human being that I am proud of who I am. I don't want to be anyone else. I don't care what. I don't want to be no one else because the journey that I've taken in this skin has made me who I am today. And I feel that it's no one else's responsibility to pump me up but me. No one else's responsibility to make me have pride but me. I have to have all this inside of me because I know what my skin represents when I am amongst people who don't look like me. And then it's even sadder, if that's not a word, there it is. There is a segregation amongst our own people. The brown bag test. If you're the color of a brown bag, you this type of black person. If you're darker, you're this class of black person. It's all a part of the human experience. And with all the craziness and how people view you, because this is what it is, how people view you, how our society view you, it just shows me more and more when you get up in the morning and you look in the mirror, you better be the first person that say I love you and you are beautiful. You better be the first person to say that to yourself. To be honest, I don't care what race you are. You better be the first person because let me tell you, 9 out of 10, no one else will. 9 out of 10, no one else will. And you have to feel that. You have to know that because society is not built to pump you up. It's not. Because think about it. In the scheme of the different things that are going on in the world and society, what they say, only the strong will survive. So, yeah, fall out, cry. Thank you. One down, let's keep it going. Now let me talk in this person's ear. Oh, you stupid, dumb, uneducated, this and that, this and that. And he got me to it. I'm not that worthless. I'm a piece of trash. knock that one out. Got two down. Let's keep going. Oh, let me get this one up here. This big fat whatever, whatever, whatever. And then he's like, "What you say to me?" you know what I mean? Some people, they will try to manipulate your mind by the words they say. They try to get in here. But if you already have in here who you are, man, please, you better stand up. You woman, stand up. I don't care what race you are. You got to know this stuff. I'm serious, guys. You got to know it for yourself. It it is the truth. I mean, I cannot deny it. It's the truth. You know what I mean? It's the truth. You know? And this might not even get monetized. I really don't care because that's another thing that stops people from telling the truth. Money. Money. Don't say this. Don't do this. I'll give you this. I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not that person. You know? If I was that person, I would have more than what I got. But I worked hard for what I have. You know? Let's see here. I'm going in the feed. Okay. It's that easy. We are not. Okay. We have fractions and culture. Oh, yeah. 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 One black person can't speak for all. It's no way. Yeah. That's sad. I don't get it. Why people are so mean. Yeah. It's just the color of skin. Yeah, I know. I know. We as black people have a lot of strength and pride. Look what our ancestors been through. Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, Dolly, same though here, but inside we are the same. Our skin color outside is only one part of who we are. But people that can see are blind sometimes. And land, come on now. Yeah, you got to stand up for yourself. People don't like the truth. I mean, it's scary because it was. Let's see. I'm gonna read the feed first. Okay, we've been here, and we gonna be here in the future of this new generation. Joining forces. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. When I walked around in this park here, um, there's different segments where it's two families that own this park, miles and miles and miles. And it was during the time when it was not horse and buggy, it was goat and buggy. And the uh, the Caucasian man had slaves here, but we were in war, and so he said to the male slaves, the black guys, you can have your freedom if you live after the war. So in other words, you're either going to die in war as a slave, or you're going to be free as a soldier. By winning the war. So they had to go through certain channels to approve for black men to come and fight the war, and for their freedom. And they did. A lot of them did. Some didn't survive, but a lot of them did. And I don't care where you go, at one form or another, a black person been there. There's a black spirit of that. There is a spirit of a black person in every land that is in this entire world. There is a black spirit. Someone who was black lived there, died there, was there. You got to think about way back when, in the beginning, black people were everywhere. Why? Now they started out, from my understanding, there were white slaves, but I think they were more Irish, but when they ran away, they blend in with society. So then, I guess government, somebody big enough to make the changes, came in, and now it had to be someone who didn't look like us that we would have as slaves. So if they run away, boing, 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 black man, black woman, what you doing belong here. You know, you don't supposed to be here. Where your papers? Where your papers? Like, where your papers? And then we have a different form of that now, come to think about it, because unless they stopped, because I remember here in Baltimore, if a police officer stopped you, if you didn't have an ID on you, they put you to jail. They take you to jail. Yeah. And whenever I heard things like that, I'm like, that I just got a flashback of when the white men were on horseback and they chasing the black people and they running for their lives. And it's like, show me your papers. And just think, if you didn't have your papers. And there are people right now today, right here, right now, would love rewind, please, right now, today, right now, today. And some will be having sex with the black women and being with the white wives because they will see the black women as their property to do whatever it is that they want to do to them. But they will keep the union together as white man, white wife. Let's see here. Okay, got that right. Generate photograph. Okay, they run from it or deflect. Yeah, but it's scary for some people. Because think about it. Because my girlfriend Cheryl, she's white, and we would have a black and white conversation, and she said, Michelle, it's scary because I feel like when I'm talking like that, it's directed to her because she of the same color of how a lot of this, happened. And I told her, I said, no, I know all white people are not like some others, just like all blacks are not like some others, and Asians, and, all race. Every race is not absolutely the same. They're not. So I wouldn't dare see her as a white person and say, I'm going to put my anger out on you because you're the closest I can get to. And every time I see you, you're a sign of what my ancestors went through. No, that's stupid to me. I'm going to have a relationship with you based upon you and I as co-workers, as the times that we spend together. She didn't mind coming in my neighborhood. I didn't come in her neighborhood. I didn't. And we can talk about it because her father was in the KKK, and she told me he knows it's a certain level. Her father knows him personally, and she said, if you ever come to Cumberland, I cannot bring you to my dad's home. And I was like, it's okay, Cheryl. I'm not even coming to Cumberland. I'm good. We can intertwine when we come to work. You can come to my place. I am not coming there. No, thank you. And she was honest. She let me know, they don't take fondly of blacks, even though there are some blacks up there. But they treat them a certain kind of way. I'm not going to be that black person that's going to fit in like that. I'm just not. I'm not raised like that. I'm not raised to take a submissive position based upon my color. And then I found out that Cumberland is one of the poorest county that we have here. But you won't know that unless you research it. They have more food banks than anywhere in the city. But you won't know that unless you look it up. So it's not just because you see a face that don't look like me or a white face, that doesn't mean it's hunky dory, that everything is that they got it going on, because that's a lie. I know that for fact. That's a lie. There are white people struggling just like some blacks, for sure. I was in the area not too long ago, and I had to take a double take because I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? I remember I've been there years ago, but I was dropping a customer off, and I went through there again and it was like compared to an inner city neighborhood, dilapidated houses, but the only difference was they didn't look like me. They were like zombies, like I've seen some of my people. They had dirty clothes on, dirty nails, all of that, but they didn't look like me. And it's a certain sector, a certain area where that happens, where it is, and it's like, so I know it's not all. I know it's some. I know it's some, but the some is in high places that makes it be felt like it's all. That's why it's so important for you to have strength within yourself and to know yourself and to be willing to mingle with different types of people. I believe in letting a person be who they are. If they're racist, if they're whatever, be who you. Don't fake it around me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be who you are. If you hate the ends, okay, but I'm not one. But if you hate them, that's on you. Okay, and there's some things. Some I've heard some people say didn't know that it was directed to blacks. I wasn't in tune until as some time went on. Then I realized, oh my gosh, they were saying that. Like, wow. Jim, hey, how are you? Any more earthquakes? I never knew that about. Yeah, look it up. The same are the most outspoken. Everyone, there, we are different, Dolly. We are different, and I'm telling you, you know, and man, I just wish we all saw the strength that we have as a people, and how if we close our pockets, not spend, you know how many stores will be out of business? Do you know? Like, I mean, we put a whole lot of money in our society in one form or another. No, I haven't felt anything in a little while. I thought one aftershock that was, hold on. Okay, last night, but it was very strong. Oh, okay. Wow, I can't even imagine that, to have it so frequently. We had one here. Well, it was like the the effect of it. It wasn't actually here. I'm talking to you on my phone, so I can't really hear you all that well. Okay, and yeah, I said hi. Oh, who was that to say hi? That was Gwen. That was Gwen who said hi. I think you were trying to say who was that said hi. Yeah, Rosa Parks. Yeah, yep, absolutely. Yep. It took it was enough was enough after working so hard, and it was like either do or die. And sometimes you have to get to that point. You have to get to that point. It's either do or die. And this is what gets to me, Frank, is when we don't remember those who have died for our freedom, those who have made ways for us to go to school and colleges. And what do? Don't want to go to school. Or when we go to school, we're just all about the play. We're not taking advantage of the opportunity. Because I truly believe if there could be a change in our Constitution, I'm just being straight up, for real, for real. Yeah. Well, see, I think our society saw Malcolm X as yeah, the aggressor. Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, they came more in a subtle, smooth way. They, okay, what is the saying? What is mightier than a pen? Something about a mighty than a. In other words, no, is it a sword? A pen is mightier than a sword, something like that. Random question: do you watch Kardashians? What do you think of them? When it comes to the Kardashians, let me tell you, there are some powerful women. They came on the scene, and people had bad names for them. They like, I think they were calling them gypsies or something like that. I recall hearing that. But let me tell you, those gypsies, if they're gypsies, they're some rich gypsies though. They, in the midst of all the hate, all of the lies, the craziness, they still made a way for themselves. And her mom is definitely a leader for the family from what I've seen. I don't get in deep details with their life because I know there's a lot of drama surrounding it, and when you're in the public's eye, people are going to paint so many different pictures of you, and I cannot pass judgment on all the things that people are saying because I don't know them like that. You know what I mean? He was the passive that society could accept. Right. Martin Luther King was. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Um Malcolm X was more of, he was a no nonsense kind of man. He was one, you want to go toe to toe, let's do this. He had all kinds of different ways that he would, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I wonder if he wants some water. Okay. You need some water? You need some water? You good? Oh, okay. Maybe he's not homeless. Oh, that's embarrassing. I thought he was. Oh my gosh. I thought he was homeless. Oops. Oops. I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, nonviolence. Yeah, he was bringing Malcolm into the fold. Yeah, oopsies for sure. I feel so bad, Dolly. Oh my gosh, that's like. And the reason why I assume he was because he looks like a homeless person. Exact, Dolly. You see what I'm saying? You see what I just did, and you see how easy it was. That's how it is in our society. Just because he look homeless don't mean he's homeless. Man, is that a spider on your shoulder? Jim, you be- and you know what? I'm glad I didn't jump because earlier today I had a spider in my car. I was driving and a nice sized white spider. I don't know what kind it was. He just crawl. I don't know, he or she. It was crawling, and I said, "What, man? Smashed, done." Oh my gosh. I know, right? You see, trying to scare me, man. Is that a snake behind you, right? I know. Oh my gosh. You already know, Jim. I mean, Gwen. I just, I just was inside. It was not feeling it. What do you mean? You spoke. I did, didn't I? Is that an elephant? No, nope. Is that an elephant behind you, Jim? Hmm. Where's Bubba? Is Bubba talking to you now? I declare. Yeah, it's one of those things, but it's a conversation that it does make people feel uncomfortable. It's a known fact. But I'm the type person I like to talk about it, and I like to talk about it with people who don't even look like me. I like to hear what they got to say, like how they feel about my race, things of that. How do they see it? Not that it make a difference, but in terms of the dialogue, you know what I mean? Sharing their experience, their stories, you know. And I wish we stopped killing each other. I really do. I wish we stopped. I wish we stopped. And then I was talking to this one white lady. She said, and this is when I was working with some nurses and techs, and she said we were in a lunchroom, and like I said, I like to talk amongst people, the things that like, and so she said it frightens her when she sees black people coming together because she feels that if we all of us come together as one body of people, that we will turn against the white people and do and kill them off and all that kind of stuff. And I said, really? So you'd be surprised what people are thinking, and how they have fear, and why a lot of people got to have guns, because if there is some type of, you know what I mean, and people just, instead of us killing each other and it reverses, it is a moment of fear. It is a moment of, I can understand that. He's drinking his beer, okay. I can understand where she's coming from. And I also respect her for sharing that with me, and if she's thinking that, there are other people thinking it too. Yeah, basically that's it. Yeah, oh my gosh. A lot of us, we will be okay just living amongst ourselves. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we just want the opportunity, the same opportunity as anyone else, and not have to go through all the red tape and being denied because of your color, And a lot of us are very educated, but because of certain people who are in charge, they kind of sort of, block that. But when it comes to my spirituality, I don't put my life in man's hands. I don't put my life in man's hands to dictate who I am, what I would do, so on and so forth. I don't, because I see you as equal. I'm a human being, so are you, period. The only difference I see is the color of our skin. You have two eyes, so do I. Mine are brown. Yours are brown as well. Yours can be blue. Hers can be blue too. She's the same color as I am. Hers can be green too. Same color as I am. You have green eyes too. You have blue eyes. Blonde hair. Some black people have blonde hair from the root. You know what I mean? So it's the only difference is the color of the skin. You have two legs, so do I. I have two arms, so do you. So in my eyes, whatever the race is, I see you as equal. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. We all come under the title of human beings. Even though back then, people my color was considered property and cattle. However, I wasn't born back then. I was born in this time. Therefore, I see you as I see you. Two legs, two arms, two eyes, a nose, a mouth. Mine might be bigger, wider, whatever. Yours can be bigger, wider, narrow, whatever the situation is. My lips, full, beautiful, juicy lips. I love my lips. Yours might not be, or it could be. You understand? Years ago, it was like you put a white person beside a black person, and it was back and forth, the changes, the changes, the changes. You know, and it's like, stop, stop. I look like I look because this is the way I'm supposed to look, based upon my path into this human experience. How you look is how you're supposed to look according to your path into this human experience. We had no choice in it. You know, we have no choice. And then you have people who look like me want to get a more narrow nose. They're trying to change their eye color. They're trying to have thin lips when if they have juicy lips. They're trying to make themselves look more white than keeping the features that they have. I like to be different. I don't want to look like I just was carved off an assembly line. No, I like to be different. You know what I mean? I like to be my unique self because no one else can be me. No matter the race, no one else can be me but me. So I got to keep that. I got that's mine. You know, but in our society, some people, and I cannot never say all, some people they just have a problem with us, and some of them they don't know. They have no clue. They have no clue why they feel the way they feel about people like me. They have no clue. Like when I was in school, and Patricia, I remember her, and you guys heard me talk about her. And she said, I asked her what was that she was sucking on, and the sugar cane. It looked like a tree branch, a licorice. I can't remember, something like that, but it was sweet. And she said, I would share with you, but you're black. What did I say? Oh, okay, no problem. Like, why should I feel? Excuse me? No. Are you what? Are you serious right now? No problem. You know. Then she said, but I asked my dad if I can bring you your own, and I was like, that's great, thank you. So I went home. I shared it with my mom and dad, and my dad, I said, Dad, would it be okay for me to accept it? He said, don't eat it until you get home. And then I brought it home, and then, of course, we had prayer over it. I was raised, if it goes in your mouth, you pray for it. Well, yeah, food, candy, gum, okay, water, okay. Because mankind made it, put it together, so on and so forth. So you have to pray over it because everybody is not, and I'm not talking just color. I'm saying human beings and period. Some people, they don't mean you any good. You understand? If they can hurt you in any form of fashion, they will. So I would always raise to say my grace over whatever goes into my mouth. And that's what I do. I don't always do it openly. I just do it and keep it moving. And so I ate it, and then I brought some to school, and we both were walking around, chit chatting, talking. And I said, thank you. Tell your dad I said thank you, and so on and so forth. And that was it. That was it. Did I feel less than? What? Are you serious? No. Why should I? That's the question. Why should I? Why should I? Like, I can't think of no reason why should I? You know? At least she was upfront with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate people being upfront. My girlfriend Cheryl, we talk black and white talk. She had questions. Why do black people do this? And I had to let her know I'm not the voice of all black people. I can only speak on my experience as a black person. You know, just like she's not the voice of all white people. I'm back, Chelle. You still alive? Yeah, I am. I don't even know what time it is. That's a shame. Okay, maybe even growing another eyeball to change my look. Jim, stop. Stop. I was going to tell you, I was like, I was gonna leave a comment on your last video. I was gonna say you're a very handsome man, but then I said, wait a minute, hold on, hold. Yeah. I said, wait a minute. No, I don't want a cup of coffee. What was the other term? You know what I mean? I don't want a birthday card. I was just gonna give you a compliment, respectfully compliment. But I said I didn't want you to take it the wrong way. You know, your skin looked nice and moist. It had a nice little tan to it. You know, I was like, oh, okay. Not okay. Back up. Hold on. Okay, let me. Okay, the type of woman I can compliment a man without desiring him. Okay, look, I got to do all this. Okay, that's so messed up. That's sad. You know, because the reason why I'm saying is because when I first met Josh, and we already talked about this, Josh and I, he was on Uber and Tampa's live, and I complimented him, and he was like, "I'm happily married." Like I was like, "Oh, what? No, what? No, I didn't mean it that way. Like, stop. No, it was a compliment, not flirting, not desiring, none of it. Look, none of it. Where's my flag? Where is it? None of it. You know? But ever since then, we good. We good. You know, we good. We have an understanding. We have an understanding now. Oh, now I'm thinking he's homeless because he's looking around on the ground for something. I'm not gonna bother these. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it alone. If he don't come to me and ask, but I'm drinking the water, so that's all right. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're looking for, but yeah, okay. Oh, he's looking on the ground. Like I don't know what it is. I'm not even gonna bother it. I'm gonna leave it alone. But anyway, um, yeah, Gemma, I was gonna do that, so I'm gonna be safe. That's what it is. I'm gonna be safe with it. Okay, he just jogged. Yeah, so that's how that is. It's just one of those things in life. Um, I really truly wish we could. No, Jim. Nope. No. No. Not happening. No, I'm good. It was only a compliment. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay? That's it. Absolutely, that's it. Okay? But I really wish we were in a situation where different race can come together and talk. I mean, like downright talk, not be disrespectful, but like some issues or questions that they might have. You know what I mean? You know, because even though society, a certain part of society saw us as cattle or property, there were some people who didn't look like us, didn't stand for that, and they saw people as people, and they were there fighting with us. You know, he dropped something. It's small, whatever it is. It's small, and he's looking on the ground for it. So what I don't know what that is. You know, You got blacks and whites up and down here jogging. It's a mixed area, you know. That's how it is. A cup of coffee and a no, mm. I remember some girl said to me one time that she met a friend and he was with his wife, and she said to him, "You look good," and he was like, "Don't talk to me like that." I know, in front of my wife, and the nerve of him. You see that, Dolly? In front of my wife. Don't talk to you that way in front of your wife or behind your wife's back. Come on now. But see, yeah, he. Some men are not used to women giving them compliments, and they feel like if a woman is saying something, giving them a compliment, that they are assuming that they're flirting, and that's not always true. That's not always true. I give women compliments. That don't mean that I want them. If I see a woman and something looks nice on her, oh, that's a beautiful color on you. Or your shoes, oh my gosh, those heels are gorgeous. Like my mother and I, we were out. It was a lady. She had her hair up in a ponytail. A fair skinned African American or woman of color. Uh, she had her hair in a ponytail, long ponytail, and I said, "Mom," I said, "Oh my gosh, she did really good with that." I said, "That looks nice." My mom got out of the car. The lady was getting to her. She was getting in her Mercedes, and so my mom said, "My daughter and I, we were just complimenting you on how nice your hair looked." And she was like, "Thank you. I did it myself. I don't have no hundred and something dollars to get my hair done, and so on and so forth." She managing her money. If you can do it yourself, you handle business. Don't give your money to nobody else. Do what you do. And and it didn't take nothing from me. It didn't take nothing from my mother. That's what we do. You have very I know, right? No, you trying to rob me. You trying to rob me. You trying to rob me. I declare. I tell you. It's one of those things, and you can't deny the facts. You can't deny the reality. Um, but I do hope one day we will be free enough to express, how we really feel or the discomfort we might have with another race and why, because there are reasons that some people feel the way they do, and then there are no reasons. It's just how they were raised, or maybe they were raped by someone who looked like me, or they just a part of that path that lives that somebody has to be beneath them, and you're the one. My dad likes cream in his coffee, but if I stir the cream, really? Does it matter? Does it really matter? Well, I mean, if you're going this way, it might not stir it, mix it properly. Because think about it. Think about it. When it comes to a mixer, it goes clockwise. And usually, when you're reversing it, you're stopping the mixing. So maybe it's something to that. I mean, sometimes it's really good to hear some compliments. Yeah, and to give someone a compliment. Maybe this person had a bad day, and this one compliment will make their day, his or her day. Absolutely, absolutely. You have a beautiful smile, or it, it doesn't cost us anything to be polite. Not even a half penny. He will only drink it if it's stirred counterclockwise. Oh, if it's counter, why is that? I don't know. Did you ask him why? Why is it like that for him? And when did this start? That he knew the difference. Like, you know what I mean? When did this happen? How old was he when this happened? Once he noticed, okay, instead of me turning it this way, let me do the other way. I didn't think it made a difference, to be honest. The squirrels are out again. He playing again. playing on the tree. Yeah, it's one of those things, guys. When it comes to me, I don't mind talking, about it and listening to people how they feel and so on and so forth. But it is a scary subject. It's considered taboo. It's considered yeah. And me personally, and I know a lot of people don't see it, but our black men, they got it hard. We as black women, our struggle is different than a black man's struggle. And I have brothers and I have nephews. Okay, um, the struggle for a black man, because see, black men were known as the king of the family, and I know how it was with my mom and dad. My mom was a homemaker. She took care of home. My dad worked, and we didn't eat until dad got home. We had to make sure our hands were washed. We were dressed properly when dad came through the door. We were not in pajamas. We were dressed, dresses. Girls in dresses. The boys are in slacks and shirts, presentable. Dad would come home, take a shower, okay, get prepared to come downstairs for dinner. My mom, she wore an apron. She always kept her hair, not a piece of hair out of place. Always kept herself together. Very ladylike. And she managed her house accordingly. And so when Dad came home, he prepared for dinner. We sat at the table. We had a 8-seat table. Mom and Dad, the head of the table is Dad, a mother, then the 4 children, the 4 younger, the 4 older. And they would unite arms around the table, and Dad would say a prayer. And Dad would get fed first. I know you are. I know you are, Jim. Dad would get fed first. He was the head. He
was top dog in the family. He was the strength. He was the pillar. He was the king. It's dad. It's dad. Like we have a president, it's dad. Dad runs this. Dad has to say. Whenever something went wrong, and my dad was the disciplinary. My mom would tell me, stand in the corner, and I'm gonna tell your dad when he gets home. And of course, me, I wanna sweet talk my mommy. Mommy, I'm sorry. I was just hungry. I just wanted to taste the cake that you made. It was so nice. It would look so good. I just wanted to put my finger in it, Mom. She's like, nope. I'm not saying anything else. Wait until your dad get home. Man, when it came to that door, oh Lord Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, I was standing in the corner. Dad came home, kissed my mom, did everything normal. Same routine, okay? I had to make sure I was presentable. Everybody was presentable for dinner. Before I went to bed, we had our kiki ha ha happy time as a family. Oh, Dad, yeah! My dad used to play with us, all that. And I'm thinking, he forgot. Mama not going to tell him. Please. What? Yeah, I got it. I have never ever been in the corner ever since that that day. I never did anything wrong again to make my mom upset that she would tell my dad. And that was it for me. And so that was good. And nowadays, my cousins, my nieces and nephews, they don't get spankings like we did. Because see, when you look at the time when my mom and dad came from, this is what the so-called white man did to us. And when I say us, my people, my ancestors. They whipped them for whatever, to try to get them in line, keep them in line. It was a form of control. So it just continued to pass on to other generations. And now, for a family to have a belt in the house that's used for spanking, it's like, what? That's like child abuse. You understand? And now in our society, the police officers can hit the children in the head, kick them in the buttocks, blacken their eye, and so on and so forth. But a parent can't spank the child. They can't use open hands anymore. But you get a security guard in the school, pick a child up, slide him down the hall like he's a bowling ball. You understand? It has to be a certain level of discipline. My brothers and sisters, the discipline is in the mind. They don't spank their children. They punish them, take all that little fancy stuff that they have. You're not going to play with this game. You're not going to do this, and so on and so forth. But to spank, they don't do that. A belt to spank is not found in their home. Extension cord, not found in their home to spank. But some of my people, this is how they were raised. However, there are still some of my people who would slap their child in the head in front of you and dare you to say a word to them. Dare you to say a word to them. Then, on the other hand, you see some whites doing the same thing. Slap them right across the face turn red. So I've seen it from both angles. So I can't, me as a black person, I cannot say another race is better than me. I cannot. I don't see it. I don't see it. No matter how society systems are, I don't see it. I see people for people. I do. I honestly do. I see people for people. You show me who you really are. That's how we become friends. But if you faking it and then I find out different, then you are an enemy in sheep clothing. That's how I see things, But we're just in that kind of society that there's a lot of fear on both for a lot of people. It's just crazy. I just wish things would be better, but I understand change starts with me first. Change starts with you, and you have to go into knowing change is not always easy. It's not. I mean, think about it. Some things, new jobs, a new school, a new house, any different thing, anything that's new. How you felt adjusting to it, and that's real talk. You like to joke around with your family. Oh, okay, if someone asks me to get a spoon, I'll come with a. Stop it! You'll come with a shovel. Stop it! It's like, but why? Have you ever joked, Jem, when things were like extremely serious? Okay, April said, I have a baby squirrel outside my window. Oh no, right now. Gave him some nuts to eat. Oh, I guess he can handle the nuts because Sippin, I don't know if Sippin is still here. She actually syringe fed a baby squirrel during the hurricane that they had where she lived. Wow, that's cute. But that's how it is, guys. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You got to find your spot. I'm the type person, I don't want to go anywhere I'm not wanted. I don't want to be around people who don't want me to be around. I'm good with the situations like that. Um, because it's crazy. And I enjoy talking to people, whoever you are. You're a human being. I even talk to animals. So, yeah, why can't I talk to a human being? Like, stop. Like, stop. And things of that nature. But it's one of those things that are real. And my prayer is that one day we as a people can come together and stop the killing. I really do believe that. And say no to the drugs coming into our neighborhoods because that's a form of debilitating a race. That's a smart way of cutting down generations and cutting off a generation of people, things of that. And then the thing is this: if there are no more blacks, then who's going to be The one at the bottom of the totem pole. Who's the next race? If there's no blacks around, who's going to be the next race at the bottom of the totem pole? That's something to think about. That is something to think about, you know, according to society wise, you know. But that's the way it is, guys. I love everybody. I love everybody. I allow you to show me who you are, and then I make my choices based upon that, not because of people. I have to see what I see, you know, and take it from there. But I don't have a problem with anyone. People might have problems with me, and that's a part of life. I can't take that on as a personal, like it's my fault. I can't do that. But yeah, I know what that is. Yeah. Things of that nature. But yeah, so yeah, I done went. We did Black history and everything. American history. Did we do American history? Where did we go? We went so many different places. Did I miss anybody? Oh, okay. My dad has his own coffee that he likes to drink. His coffee. Okay, he has another more nicer cups, but he preferred to drink only in this one. Yeah, yeah. Some mugs, they're special mugs, and you just want to yes, it's yeah. I understand that. I have a lot of mugs. You just have those special ones. Something you just want to keep using over and over and over again. And all the other ones are just back up. Oh, okay, I put it in the truck. Okay. I forgot I had got some toilet paper and things of that nature. Yeah. When I was picking up this passenger, right? And I understand where she's coming from. You know. I asked the lady and she was walking around. I said, "Do you know where 5505?" She said, "What?" I said, 5505. She said, "No, I don't know where anything is." I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And she just came around the corner from where I was going. But I understand. I understand. I understand where I was. I understand the situation. She don't know me from the man in the moon. I'm driving around with this type car, tinted windows, looking like I'm looking, okay? I could be a hit woman. You know, I understand. That's why I didn't take it personal. I said, thank you. And I went around the corner, and there they were, right there. When you know things, you can understand things and see why things are the way they are. I'm having problems with this computer. Give me a minute. Okay. Um, you got it working? That was less than a minute. Golly gee. Wow. Yeah, so I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Some things I'm understanding. Okay, I'm understanding. Yeah, because I drove past a group of boys, and they probably wasn't doing anything. But what we see on television, you see a group of black boys. They're up to something bad, and I've seen it. It's you know what I mean? And it just and then there was this guy he drive for Uber and he was saying like so what do you think the guys are doing if they're on the corner all day? I said they're mingling, talking to one another, they haven't seen each other in a while, whatever, they talking. That's what I saw. That's what I saw, men talking. But then he was breaking it down in detail, the age group, actually the time of day, how they were dressed, shouldn't they be working, do they have a job, different details. And then I begin to think, so you telling me every group of black men that is on a corner or at a corner store or whatever, they're into drugs? It's hard for me to believe that. Why can't a group of black people, just like there was a whole group of black people here at the they were having a meeting, and what they were talking about, I have no idea. They had cars and they were over there. But society has kind of sort of brainwashed us in a sense that I know for me, what I've seen on television, it becomes in my mind. So then when I see it, there's association. Um, but I try to get out of that, and that's when I start seeing people. Oh, they just congregating. They just having a great time because you don't see no transaction going on. So I can't say that they're selling drugs. I don't see nothing happening. Unless it's invisible, it's something out here that I don't know about. But I don't even stare long enough to even try to see anything. No, what? Why? Why? Are you serious? Why? No, no, no. So how old are you? Because I think I didn't answer. You didn't answer. Oh, take a guess. Take a guess. I know why you said that because I'm always saying back then, like I've been back then and back then. I know, but I read up on Black history. I've taken some the African diaspora course or class, different things that I used to be into some time ago, and got away from it and things of that nature. So yeah, this computer is new. This computer's new home is going to be in the field across the street. No, what's wrong with it? What is it doing? The computer is for the human to operate. What is it doing? Because it does something, and then you're supposed to do something. Testing, testing, me. That's a good one. Testing, testing, me. I declare. Take a guess, Dolly, ASMR. I won't be offended. No, not because of that. Just curious. Take a guess. 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 I like to see children happy. That is so cute. They walking in the park. Looks like his dad. But yeah, that's what I was saying. When it came to black men, they were like awesome, But that has changed over the years. That has changed. They have the title of deadbeat. Some of them gave themselves that name. But the sad part about it is when society clump all of them in the same category. That's the problem. How did you know that? Oh my gosh, I'm not doing a good job in hiding my age. I declare. I declare. Did you see that? I did. So I would love to see black men come back to their rightful place. You know. Now, my brothers, they're in their place. They're there. They have a say even in my life. You know what I mean? I respect their word. Because I know they're for me and not against me, and I would do what they say do. You did it. This computer keeps freezing up. It sounds like it's your internet. If it keeps freezing, you have a full battery, right? And it's best to go out and come back in. Maybe that'll work for you. No guarantee, but it sounds like there's an internet issue. I don't know if Frank is still in here to co-sign on what I'm saying there. Thank you. How old are you, Dolly? You look about, I would say 25. I would say 25. Am I right? Is that right? That's the fire truck. Siren. 23? Oh, I was going to say 23, but I said no. you seem poised. You seem mature. But some people say I look older. You don't seem like you're like childish like. You seem like you have some wisdom with you when I look at the videos. Yeah. It's okay to look older. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? I mean, it's all good. You're alive. You can walk, talk, breathe, you know? You're alive. Don't get caught up on the age thing cuz that's going to cause you stress. And I ain't giving that to nobody. I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The black man. Yeah. I see I see a black man as a representation of strength and power, you know, to be honest with you. Um, I like to see black men in their rightful places, head of the house, handling business, head of corporations, you know, uh, having a voice, having a place, being respected, called sir, mister, you know what I mean? Not boy or out of their names and stuff like that. Um, yeah. I know, like when I have some of my passengers, and you can tell they have never been addressed as sir because they're like, you know, they don't know how to respond to that, you know. And then some like, you don't have to call me sir, you can just call me so and so. But it's like I'm just letting. I guess I was trying to let them know or let him know the way it should be, the way it used to be. You like leather so much. It's your car. No, it's not. It would have been nice, but no, I couldn't afford that one. I gotta stay in my lane, Dolly. I'm good, but I gotta stay in my lane, okay? I gotta stay in my lane. No, no, no. I mean, they got whatever you want to call it. But actually, when it comes to leather, I prefer pleather even in the cars. Why? Because real leather, over time, it appeal. You have some issues with it, stitching and all that kind of stuff. So in certain situations, I don't need leather. But in other situations, yeah. I have a HP computer, which means help, please. Oh my gosh. What is it doing now, Jim? I need to do another video, actually. That's what I need to do. Mhm. Yeah, I want to do that one day. I was looking at some black leather pants. They're like, what was it, $200 or something? I have no fear of black men. I know so many, and they are really nice. Awesome, April. That's cool. I didn't know you weren't. I didn't know what race you were. That's good. That's very good. Some white women are, and some black white men too. They are very fearful. I have a man, and this is real. There, it's a particular establishment, and as a matter of fact, the white nurses will tell you that they're afraid of black men. They'll tell you in a minute. And then you have those who see people as people, you know, and they'll go and hug a black man, you know. But then there are some like, oh my gosh. I declare. Let's see, darling, cause you were saying you wanted to buy. Yeah, Isn't that costume uncomfortable? I remember when I had a pair of pleather leather, gray straight pants. They had a zipper that came all the way up. No, I kept it down, but I'm just saying it came all the way up. Well, it's just sitting here. You got a full battery? It sounds like it's your internet. Oh, wait a minute. Are you using Wi-Fi for your computer and your phone? Yeah. What happens is there is like a lining, a little satin lining in it. And then what I was thinking, if you're wearing tights with it, then you're okay because you know how the inner side of leather is. So I would think, for me, I would wear a pair of stockings underneath it. Um, that's what I would do. Me personally, that's what I would do. And all. And you don't have to keep it on all day. And then like when it's cool, it balance out. It's only if you're in it and it's like hot, then that's trouble. And I'm a juicy girl anyway, so so you gotta know when to wear it, what climate you'll be in. I want to get a better computer, but they cost a lot of money. Yeah, they do. They do. In time, you will, Jim. You will. You will. Just keep using what you have for right now, and when you're able to get better things, you will actually do it. Okay? But keep the ball rolling. Even though A, B is not there, you got C. Keep it going. Keep it going. Use what you got. You might not can't watch long like you want to, but use what you got and keep it moving. Keep it moving. You have access to YouTube. Utilize it as much as you can and keep it moving. Save, save, save the money. Yeah, save it up. Yeah, get a jar and put new computer maybe. And when you have loose change, just put it in there. Drop it in. Ting, ting. Do it like that. But yeah, hopefully one day we'll be able to have the talk. Oh, that's what I was saying. Some of the white nurses, they're afraid of um the black text, and in their mind they feel like they're dangerous, like they're going to hurt them or even rape them. And the sad part about it is they don't go outside their race. But in the white, some, I have to say some of the white nurses' mind, they think that. Some want that, but to share that with their white friends, it's like, oh my gosh, no, you did not. Are you what? You don't talk like that, you know. And then you have some white women who been around black men. It's just something about them. They're comfortable. You could tell the difference. You can tell when a white person in general been around black people versus a white person not who have not been around black people and a black person who have not been around white people. Do you like watching horror movies? I do. I like horror movies. I bought my computer. Oh, that's a place where you can rent. Yeah, errands. And pay a little every month. Bought my TV there too. Oh, okay. See, Jim, see, he's in Cali. I don't know if they have it there. Do you watch? I do watch horror movies, yes. I think we are having the aftershock. Hang on a minute. Okay, Jim. Wow. Yeah. You know what? Let me tell you. When I was in school, the teacher said, whatever you do, never rent your furniture or, whatever the thing is. It was a math class, and we did the math, and it was saying, how you 5, 10 times over, in terms because the store they have the right to pump the price up versus because they were trying to it was a lesson in saving how it's better to save it and buy it outright, and then it's yours. So that was the reasoning behind it is to have your own, to pay for your own, to build your own, and things of that nature. But nowadays, this is how people get what they get is because it's feasible to rent. And what this is what I don't like about the renting thing. From what I've seen and heard, if you don't pay, they come take it. They come take it. So then you back at ground zero. A little shake, okay. And it's like, but I think with errands, you can pay them off, right? Like you can like pay ahead if you can. Is that right, April? I think you can pay ahead because the girlfriend I was talking about from Cumberland, she had purchased a bed, and they took her bed. I was like, man, I was like, boy, and I couldn't get to her fast enough to tell her don't do it, but it was too late, It was done. And in her mind, she had a job. She can do it. She can handle it. But things happened. They went up on the rent at the apartment where she was living. And so, you know how that goes. Something's going to get behind, unfortunately. And it was that bill. And they came and got the bed. It's like, wow, man. I don't know if she ever did that again. It's good if you're paying it and you can pay it and you pay it off. I prefer to pay things off if I can. Not saying I can always, but I prefer to because in my mind it alleviates another thing I gotta be dealing with. Aaron works with me if you're behind rent. Oh, that's what it was. Rent a center. That's what it was. So Aaron works with you. That's awesome then. Okay. Well, see, that's a little different. But yeah, they came and got her bed. I was like, man, your bed though. I'm a stickler giving people things that they can take from me. I prefer to have my own and have control over my own because then I know, you know what I mean? I have that control. I do realize it brings me less anxiety if I have some type of control over me, what I do, what I say, so on and so forth, what goes on. If I was to leave it up to someone 100%, okay, Jim. If I was to leave it up to someone 100%, no, that won't be happening. I don't see that happening. I really don't. I tell you, I don't. But yeah, it's one of those things, people. We gotta talk about it. It would be nice, have like a place and people, not haters, okay, but people of different race coming together and talking. Real talk, respectful talk, real talk. People might get loud, you know, but real talk and we hear each other, instead of talking behind closed doors and talking about a subject that's not present. You know what I mean? It's a one sided story. You're going to talk with those of the same mind, and what you're both saying is not growth. It's because it's, you know what I mean? It's still that negative talk or whatever, and things of that nature. But yeah, it is what it is. And I'm okay with people who don't want to be around me. I love them just the same, no problem. Yes, that would be cool, but in a respectful way. Yes, yes, in a respectful way. Yep, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I mean, we have racism here. Maryland is known for it, but I don't. It's whatever, whatever. I just feel like I'm responsible how I feel about myself, how I respect myself, not based upon what people, excuse me, what people think of me and things of that nature. And I don't give that to people. That's really something when it comes to my depression and anxiety. When it comes to people calling me outside my name, I don't have no attachment. It's like I don't know what that feels like. Welcome back, Jim. But for me to put myself down is a different story. Can you understand that? That's kind of weird. I know it is. I know. I know. I know it is. People can call me fat, slob, whatever. I don't have. It's like, oh, okay. I don't know. But someone say, "Oh, you're beautiful. You have a beautiful smile." I'm like, yeah, right, okay. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird, but it's okay. It's me, and it's okay. I'm getting better. It's all good. It's all good. Life is good, and life keeps going on and on and on and on. And I need to get something to eat. Yes, I do. Forget what you see. Juicy girl needs food. Whatever. Whatever. I do. Okay? So, love yourself. Know yourself. I mean, really, deep down, know yourself. Be. Be yourself. Be okay with you and change yourself to improve yourself. You're a beautiful person and you have a beautiful smile. Oh, Frank, whatever. Frank, whatever. I declare. Thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate you. You're good people too. All right, guys. I'll talk to you again.